filling out the vacant chairs in the front row. So once again I'm requesting everybody to please be settled down, and also this is a humble request from our side to maintain silence and decorum inside the hall once the session progress. So I think now we are good to start with the session for the day. So once again, good morning ladies and gentlemen. Ellavarkum namaskaram. ഇന്നത്തെ ദിവസം നമ്മൾക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും വളരെ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു ദിവസം തന്നെയാണ്. ഞാൻ അതിനെക്കുറിച്ച് എടുത്ത് പറയേണ്ട ആവശ്യമൊന്നുമില്ല, ബിക്കോസ് അത്രയും ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആൻഡ് അത്രയും പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട ഒരു ദിവസം തന്നെയാണ് നമ്മളുടെ എല്ലാവരുടെയും ലൈഫിൽ തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും. സോ ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് മൈ പ്ലഷർ ആൻഡ് enthusiasm to welcome each one of you as we gather on this auspicious occasion. Definitely this day symbolizes the spirit of unity, diversity and the democratic fabric of our great country. So it is my pleasure to welcome each one of you as we gather on this auspicious occasion of Republic Day. So shall I request everybody to please give a loud round of applause as we start with the day. Thank you so much. രാജ്യം റിപ്പബ്ലിക് ദിനാഘോഷത്തിന്റെ നിറവിലാണ്. പരമാധികാര രാഷ്ട്രമായി ഇന്ത്യ മാറിയതിന്റെ ഓർമ്മപ്പെടുത്തലാണ് ഓരോ റിപ്പബ്ലിക് ദിനവും. സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യം നേടിയതിന് പിന്നാലെ ഇന്ത്യൻ ഭരണഘടന നിലവിൽ വന്ന ദിനത്തെ അനുസ്മരിക്കുന്നതാണ് നമ്മളുടെ റിപ്പബ്ലിക് ദിനം. വലിയ ആഘോഷത്തോടെയാണ് ഓരോ റിപ്പബ്ലിക് ദിനവും കടന്നു പോകുന്നത്. So on this 26th of January, we come together to commemorate the day our constitution came into effect, laying the foundation for a sovereign, socialistic, secular and democratic republic. So it is a moment to reflect on our shared values and celebrate the rich culture that make our country unique. So once again, wishing everybody a very happy Republic Day, and also it is with great pleasure and enthusiasm that we welcome you to the International Sports Summit of Kerala 2024. So as I already told in the last 2 days that we all are gathering here to celebrate the spirit of sportsmanship, unity and the global impact of athletics. So ഇന്നത്തെ ഒരു ദിവസം, ഇന്നത്തെ ഒരു സെഷൻ നമ്മൾ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നത് with a lot of project presentations. We actually received a lot of proposals from various companies, and അതിൽ നിന്ന് നമ്മൾ സെലക്ട് ചെയ്ത potential projectsന്റെ presentation ആണ് നമ്മൾ ഇന്ന് ഈ ഒരു സെഷനോടുകൂടി കാണാൻ പോകുന്നത്. So to start with the project presentation officially, I would love to welcome onto the stage our Director Sports, Sri Rajiv Kumar Chowdhury. So welcoming with utmost respect onto the stage, Director Sports, Sri Rajiv Kumar Chowdhury, onto the stage. Welcoming sir onto the stage for the welcome.
Very good morning to one and all, and very happy Republic Day to all. All the distinguished guests, delegates from different associations, startup ventures, other companies from different parts of the country, world, and from Kerala. Again, a hearty welcome to all of you for the 4th day of the International Sport Summit Kerala 2024. If I just take 2 minutes to just brief about Issk and like what is the objective of this summit. So it's basically a 4-day event including the 1-day inauguration, which is comprising of 14 main sessions and other sub-thematic sessions covering from sports economy, sports industry, technology, management, wellness, sport development at grassroots level, etc. From there to collaboration with foreign universities, presentations and master plans of sports associations and district sports council, etc., etc. So, and the objective of this 4-day event to just set up the pitch for developing the sports sector in Kerala in terms of economic sector, economic area. In that context, we have got these sessions. We have got investors meet already conducted and organized successfully on the 24th evening, where we experienced the very advanced and developed 22 presentations by different companies and associations and partnerships. So in that context, today also we are just extending that session further. And now today in this session also we have got many enthusiastic sports partnerships, firms, sort of ventures who are eager to participate with Government of Kerala, Sports Department, Government of Kerala, and who are here to present their respective plans, respective projects, and how they can contribute into the sports economy journey of the Sports Department, Government of Kerala. So in that context, you are heartily welcome, and we are looking forward for your participation today as well as in the future also. And as Honorable Minister already made it clear, that once this summit is over, we will be having a 100 days planning, then how to implement all the proposals that we have received during this summit, and then in 1 year, the target, timely target, how to achieve the objectives of this summit. So by again extending a hearty welcome to all of you to this session, to this summit, we are looking forward to your active participation. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sri Rajiv Kumar Chaudhary, for the address. So thus we officially started with the project presentation session for the day. So as I already told, nammalku ലഭിച്ചതായിട്ടുള്ള sports projects in the selected potential projects in presentations ആണ് നമ്മൾ ഇവരും ഈ ഒരു സെഷനിലൂടെ വിറ്റ്നസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത്. So before moving on to the presentations, I would love to get into everybody's attention that we really do have a limited time frame, and please kindly emphasize on the essential points and wind up the presentations in about 8 minutes. So moving on to the first presentation, I would love to welcome onto the stage for the first presentation, Zil Money presenting digitalization in sports. So we are going to present here the important presentations of all the submitted projects. So first of all, to start with the presentation session, I would love to welcome onto the stage Zil Money presenting digitalization in sports.
In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. Good morning, everybody, and happy Republic Day. Myself, I'm Dr. Sahir. Actually, I'm a medical doctor. I completed my MBBS back in 2010, and I have one MBA in hospital administration. Despite being my qualification in medical industry, my passion was in software and technology, and that is why, and that is how me and my brother, Mr. Sabir Nelli, he is a businessman in Texas in United States, we started a fintech company called Zilmoney Corporation. Zilmoney is a Delaware company having all kind of payment solutions in United States. Like Zilmoney facilitate many kind of payment movement, money movement in many companies, many financial companies in United States, and we are kind of leading in fintech industry in that country. And we have a corporate office in California and one in Michigan and another office in Texas. Also, we have a development center in India. It's in Kerala, in a city called Manjeri. So that's about me and Zilmoney. Now let's come to our topic, that is digitalization in sports. Let me tell you one thing, why digitalization? If you take top 10 or 20 biggest companies in the world, you can see most of them are tech-related companies like Amazon, Apple, Alphabet, like the Google parent company, or Microsoft. So that means world is ruled by technology. Believe me, by next couple of years, no industry in the world can survive without technology. No industry in the world can survive without technology. It's already there. If you go to a street shop in Trivandrum city, you will see that QR code, the UPI QR code. The shop, the guy sitting over there, he's totally illiterate in technology, but still he using the QR code. He unknowingly using the technology. So that means every industry will start using technology by next few years. Like, for example, not just in sports, if you take farming or if you take any industry, there will be technology implemented by next couple of years. And that is why Zilmani is interested in digitalization. And next thing, why sports? As you know, the biggest resource of India is manpower. Just like China, we have the biggest resource is nothing but our manpower. India have a lot of potential, especially Kerala have a lot of potential in almost every industry, every field. We have a very talented pool in not just in sports, in every industry. So if we scale it up, we will have the best pool in the world. So Zilmani would like to identify the best talented sports candidates in India. And that is why Zilmani came up with a project like this. So let me just brief you. These are just some ideas, not the complete this thing, just brief of ideas. So let me tell you one thing. Imagine we have a sports academy in Trivandrum or Ernakulam or somewhere, where we have hundreds or thousands of students getting trained, and we have one or two coaches. Do you think that coach can identify the best student out of that 1,000? It is biased. The coach will be biased by the attitude of the candidate, or maybe some other way the coach will be biased, and coach might be pulling up the wrong candidate. And that's why the coach cannot, mostly our sports academy coaches cannot build a good team. So if we have suppose this is a football academy, and if they have a football implemented with a chip, it's already there in the market, chip implemented football, it costs like 40-50 bucks, $40-50 US. So suppose if that coach have a chip implemented football which can read how much power the candidate put on the ball while he doing the kick, the coach can understand. He have suppose he put 100-pound power on the ball. That means coach can easily watch it in the smartphone. So coach can identify the most talented player out of that 1,000 students. Suppose the coach want to train the candidate to take the kick into the target within a certain distance. Then the software will tell the student have to take this much power shot. Then it will not go beyond the limit, and it will not be short of the limit. So having such technology, we can train the students in the exact way, and we can have, can you imagine, Lionel Scaloni, I think he is the Argentinian coach right now, or Lionel Messi. Can you imagine Messi giving training to a sports academy in Trivandrum. Can you imagine that? We have a good news that Messi is coming to Kerala by, not in this year, in next year. So that is just an imagination, but let's wait for the best thing. But can you imagine Messi giving training to student in Trivandrum? It is possible. Having this technology and all, it is possible. Messi can give direct instruction from the Argentina or from wherever he is over the smartphone using the technologies, and the students can get advices directly. I will brief you that in the next slide. And we will get exact analysis, like who is the best candidate out of the 1,000 students in that academy, who have, suppose it's a cricket player, who have the maximum power while giving the hit on the ball, who give the, who did the maximum hitters out of these many balls. So we will get accurate result without any bias. So that is another advantage. Let me skip quickly because I put my timer here. I don't see any timer here, so I don't want to use more time. And this thing, I think most of you have heard about this thing, AR and VR, augmented reality and virtual reality, right? So having this kind of technology, just like I say, Messi can use that virtual reality headset, and he can virtually see the academy and virtually talk to the candidates. It have that feeling talking directly, giving the training directly. And each student will be wearing that headset, and the students also will see the Messi in front of them, and they will get direct coaching from him, and students will have an imaginary ball in front of them in the VR headset, and student can do the kick in the VR headset, so that it will be accurate. Now, having a best software, any clubs and coaches can easily monitor their performance, and this thing also, having good analytics, we can give more scientific approach, and we can having some kind of a wearable device, we can monitor students' nutritional status. Sometimes, just like I say, having thousands of students, we don't know who having dehydration. We don't know who is running out of sugar level. We don't know who is running out of sodium. We don't know who gonna collapse. So having a smart watch, we can monitor each and every biological analysis of the candidate, so that we can easily identify, okay, that student gonna collapse. He is running out of sugar. So we can pull him and we can give him the nutritional maintenance. So let me conclude with the 5 benefits out of having this digitalization. One is students' benefit. Students can easily improve themselves by using all this technology. Next is coach benefit. Coach can easily identify, or coach can easily build a best team using this analysis. Number 3, government benefit. Government can build needed infrastructure identifying the best pool in India or best pool in the Kerala. Government can easily identify, because sports is not a silly thing, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. Government can invest money. If you take Brazil and Argentina, they are nothing. Comparing to India, Indian economy, they are nothing. But still, they are well known in the world of football just because of the game. So India can make the name out of the sports. That is government benefit. Then fan benefit is also there. We can have sponsorship and more fans and this thing utilizing the analytics, because this is accurate. Then we have long-term benefit, that is government or coach can build another coaches from this pool. Maybe after 10 or 15 years watching them, the software tell this person is fit to be a coach. Or we can build a legacy records like this student hit the ball in the maximum power out of the world. So that is another benefit, and that's it. I'm sorry for taking too much time, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for the presentation, and that was the presentation before you on the topic digitalization in sports. Next, we would love to invite on to the stage for the presentation Novus Soccer Academy. Novus Soccer Academy, onto the stage, please.
Respected dignitaries and dear delegates of Issk 2024, Happy Republic Day to you all. കേരളത്തിൻ്റെ ഹൃദയത്തോട് ഏറ്റവും ചേർന്ന് നിൽക്കുന്ന ഒരു കായിക വിനോദം ഏതെന്ന് ചോദിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ആദ്യം വരുന്ന ഉത്തരം ഫുട്ബോൾ എന്നുള്ളതായിരിക്കും. ഇതിൻ്റെ ഏറ്റവും ഈ കായിക കേരളത്തിൻ്റെ ഫുട്ബോളിനോടുള്ള സ്നേഹത്തിൻ്റെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ പ്രതികരണം നമ്മൾ കാണുന്നത് പലപ്പോഴും ISL ഫുട്ബോളൊക്കെ നടക്കുമ്പോൾ കാണികളുടെ ആവേശത്തിലൂടെയാണ്. ഇതേ ആവേശത്തിൽ കളിച്ചുയർന്ന അന്താരാഷ്ട്ര ലെവലിൽ എത്താൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്ന വളരെയധികം കുട്ടികൾ നമ്മുടെ കേരളത്തിലുണ്ട്. അങ്ങനെയുള്ള 6 വയസ്സ് മുതൽ 16 വയസ്സ് വരെയുള്ള ചെറുപ്പക്കാരുടെ കുട്ടികളുടെ അന്താരാഷ്ട്ര തലത്തിലേക്ക് ഉയർത്താൻ പറ്റിയ ഉന്നമനത്തിന് വേണ്ടി ആ ഒരു ഫോക്കസിൽ രൂപം കൊണ്ട സ്ഥാപനമാണ് നോവസ് സോക്കർ അക്കാദമി. ഇതിൻ്റെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ പ്രത്യേകത അന്താരാഷ്ട്ര നിലവാരത്തിലുള്ള ഇന്ത്യയുടെ തലത്തിലും പുറത്തു നിന്നുള്ള ഏറ്റവും പ്രശസ്തരായ കളിക്കാരും പരിശീലകരുമാണ് ഇതിൻ്റെ പിന്നണിയിലും മുൻനിരയിലും പ്രവർത്തിക്കുന്നത് എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. ഇന്ത്യൻ ഫുട്ബോൾ ടീമിൻ്റെ മുൻ ക്യാപ്റ്റനും 10 വർഷക്കാലത്തോളം ഇന്ത്യൻ ദേശീയ ഫുട്ബോൾ ടീമിൻ്റെ പ്രതിരോധ മേഖലയുടെ കാവൽഭടനുമായിരുന്ന യു ഷറഫ് അലിയുടെ സ്വപ്ന പദ്ധതിയാണ് നോവസ് സ്പോർട്സ് അക്കാദമി. ഇതിൻ്റെ പ്രവർത്തനം 5 സ്റ്റേജുകളിലായിട്ടാണ്. അതിലേറ്റവും ആദ്യത്തേത് നോൺ റെസിഡൻഷ്യൽ ആയിട്ടുള്ള പരിശീലന പരിപാടിയാണ്. സ്കൂളുകൾക്കും സ്പോർട്സ് അഫിലിയേഷൻ അതുമായിട്ട് ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട സ്ഥാപനങ്ങൾക്കും അവരെ സമീപിക്കുന്ന കുട്ടികൾ, താല്പര്യമുള്ള കുട്ടികൾക്ക് അവരുടെ ലൊക്കാലിറ്റിയിൽ ആ ഒരു ഏരിയയിൽ ആവശ്യത്തിന് നമ്മൾ പ്രിസ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുന്ന തരത്തിലുള്ള ഒരു ഗ്രൗണ്ടും ആവശ്യത്തിന് കുട്ടികളെയും തയ്യാറാക്കിയാൽ അക്കാദമി അവിടെ ബാക്കി കാര്യങ്ങളെല്ലാം ചെയ്തു കൊടുക്കുന്നതാണ്. വേണ്ട സൗകര്യങ്ങളെല്ലാം ചെയ്തു കൊടുക്കുന്നതാണ്. അന്താരാഷ്ട്ര തലത്തിൽ പരിശീലനം പ്രാവീണ്യം നേടിയ പരിശീലകരെയും അതിനുവേണ്ട സാങ്കേതിക സഹായവും എല്ലാ വിധത്തിലുള്ള സംവിധാനങ്ങളും അക്കാദമി സപ്പോർട്ടിൽ അവിടെ നടക്കും. അവർക്ക് അന്താരാഷ്ട്ര തലത്തിൽ വരെ കളിക്കാനുള്ള അത്രയും ഇൻഡെപ്ത് ആയിട്ടുള്ള പരിശീലനവും കൂടി ഒരുക്കി കൊടുക്കും. അപ്പോൾ ഇതാണ് ആദ്യ ഘട്ടം. രണ്ടാം ഘട്ടം എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഫിഫ നിർദ്ദേശിച്ചിരിക്കുന്ന സ്റ്റാൻഡേർഡ് ഉള്ള ആ നിലവാരത്തിലുള്ള ടർഫും കോർട്ടും അമ്യൂണിറ്റീസും എല്ലാം ഉൾപ്പെടുന്ന ഒരു റെസിഡൻഷ്യൽ പരിശീലന പരിപാടിയാണ്. കുട്ടികൾക്ക് അവിടെ ചേർന്ന് അവർ ഏത് സിലബസിലുള്ള എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ ആണെങ്കിലും അതിനോടൊപ്പം കൊടുക്കും. അതോടൊപ്പം അവിടെ കംപ്ലീറ്റ് എല്ലാ തരത്തിലുമുള്ള ഇൻഡെപ്ത് ആയിട്ടുള്ള പരിശീലന പരിപാടികൾ കൊടുക്കുന്നതാണ്. ഇതാണ് രണ്ടാമത്തെ ഘട്ടം. അതിനുള്ള അക്കാദമി മലപ്പുറത്ത് ആണ് അതിൻ്റെ അക്കാദമി സ്ഥാപിക്കുന്നത്. മൂന്നാമത്തെ ഘട്ടം എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഒരു സ്പോർട്സ് കോംപ്ലക്സ് ആണ്. ഇൻക്ലൂഡിങ് സീനിയർ പ്ലെയേഴ്സിനുള്ള സംവിധാനങ്ങൾ ഉൾപ്പെടുന്ന എല്ലാവിധ അമ്യൂണിറ്റീസും ഉൾപ്പെടുന്ന ഒരു സ്പോർട്സ് കോംപ്ലക്സ്. നാലാമത്തേത് ഒരു പ്രൊഫഷണൽ ഒരു ട്രെയിനിങ് പ്രോഗ്രാം, കോച്ചസിനുള്ള ട്രെയിനിങ് പ്രോഗ്രാം. ഫൈനൽ സ്റ്റേജിൽ അവിടെ അക്കാദമിയുടെ തന്നെ സ്റ്റുഡൻസിനെ ചേർത്തുകൊണ്ടുള്ള അന്താരാഷ്ട്ര നിലവാരത്തിലുള്ള ഒരു ഫുട്ബോൾ ക്ലബ്ബ്. ഇതാണ് 5 ഘട്ടങ്ങൾ. ഇതിൻ്റെ തുടക്കത്തിൽ ഉള്ള 3 ഘട്ടങ്ങളിൽ ഒന്ന് ഞാൻ നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞതുപോലെ നോൺ റെസിഡൻഷ്യൽ ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഫുട്ബോൾ അക്കാദമി. സ്കൂളുകൾക്ക് ആവശ്യത്തിന് സൈസുള്ള ഒരു ഗ്രൗണ്ടും മിനിമം 30 കുട്ടികളും ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഇതിനു വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് നോവസ് അക്കാദമിയെ സമീപിക്കാം. അതിനുവേണ്ട എല്ലാ സൗകര്യങ്ങളും നമ്മൾ ചെയ്തു കൊടുക്കുന്നതാണ്. നെക്സ്റ്റ് സ്റ്റേജിന് അതിന് ഫീസ് സ്ട്രക്ചറൊക്കെ വളരെ ഫീസിബിൾ ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഫീസ് സ്ട്രക്ചറാണ്. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ലെവൽ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഫുട്ബോൾ അക്കാദമി, മലപ്പുറത്തുള്ള ഫുട്ബോൾ അക്കാദമിയുടെ കാര്യം ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു. അതിൽ എല്ലാവിധ അമ്യൂണിറ്റീസും ഒരുക്കിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. അതുപോലെ കുട്ടികളുടെ തുടർ പഠനത്തിനുള്ള സഹായവും എല്ലാം അവിടെ ചെയ്തു കൊടുക്കുന്നതാണ്. ഇനി ഏറ്റവും പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട ഒരു സ്റ്റേജ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഈ നോവസ് അക്കാദമി എന്ന് പറയുന്നതാണ്. 2 സ്റ്റേജിൽ ഓൺലൈൻ പരിശീലന പദ്ധതികൾ, ആഴ്ചയിൽ 1 വെച്ചും ആഴ്ചയിൽ 2 വെച്ചും 2 സ്റ്റേജുകളായിട്ടുള്ള പരിശീലന പദ്ധതികൾ ഓൺലൈനിൽ കൊടുക്കുന്ന ഈ നോവസ് അക്കാദമി എന്ന് പറയുന്നതാണ് 3rd സ്റ്റേജ്. മറ്റു കാര്യങ്ങൾ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു. സ്പെഷ്യൽ കോഴ്സസ്, കോച്ചുകൾക്കുള്ള കോഴ്സസ്, അത്തരം കാര്യങ്ങളെല്ലാം ഇതിനോടനുബന്ധിച്ചുണ്ട്. ഇൻഡെപ്ത് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഇത്തരത്തിലുള്ള ഒരു കോഴ്സുകൾ കൊടുക്കുമ്പോൾ അതിൽ ഏറ്റവും പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ടത് ആരൊക്കെയാണ് ഇതിനോട് ചേർന്ന് പ്രവർത്തിക്കുന്നത് എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. ഏറ്റവും ശ്രദ്ധേയമായ കാര്യം, സ്പോർട്സിനെ സ്നേഹിക്കുന്ന, സ്പോർട്സ് മേഖലയിൽ കേരളത്തിന്റെ അഭിമാനം വാനോളം ഉയർത്തിയ ആളുകളും അതിനെ സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നവരുമാണ് ഇതിന്റെ മുന്നണിയിലും പിന്നണിയിലും വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നതെന്ന് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു. അഡ്വൈസറി ബോർഡിലുള്ളത് ഏറ്റവും പ്രഗത്ഭരായ ആളുകളാണ്. നമ്മളുടെ കളിക്കാർ ഉൾപ്പെടെ, ഫോർമർ DGP ഋഷിരാജ് സിംഗ് ഉൾപ്പെടെ. അതുപോലെ ഏറ്റവും പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട മറ്റൊരു കാര്യം, സ്പെഷ്യൽ ഒബ്സർവേഷൻ പാനലാണ്. ഓരോ സെഗ്മെന്റിലും പരിശീലനം കൊടുക്കാൻ ഗോൾ കീപ്പർ എക്സ്പേർട്ടായിട്ടും, ഡിഫൻഡേഴ്സ് എക്സ്പേർട്ടായിട്ടും, അതുപോലെ മിഡ്ഫീൽഡർ എക്സ്പേർട്ടായിട്ടും, സ്ട്രൈക്കർ എക്സ്പേർട്ടായിട്ടും ഓരോ സെഗ്മെന്റിലും നമ്മളുടെ ഏറ്റവും മികച്ച മുൻകാല കളിക്കാർ തന്നെയാണ് ഉള്ളത്. ഇതാണ് നോവസ് അക്കാദമിയെ കുറിച്ച്. തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും നിങ്ങൾ ഞങ്ങളോടൊപ്പം എന്ത് കാര്യത്തിനും നമ്മളുമായിട്ട് കണക്ട് ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ 6 മുതൽ 16 വരെ പ്രായമുള്ള കുട്ടികളുടെ അന്താരാഷ്ട്ര തലത്തിലേക്കുള്ള വളർച്ചയെ സഹായിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി ഞങ്ങൾ അവിടെയുണ്ട്. ഇത്രയും നേരം കേട്ടതിന് നന്ദി. താങ്ക് യു വെരി മച്ച്.
ഒരുപാട് നന്ദി നോവസ് സോക്കർ അക്കാദമി. അടുത്തതായിട്ട് പ്രസന്റേഷനായിട്ട് വേദിയിലേക്ക് ഹാർദവുമായിട്ട് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നു കേരള 7th Premier League. Welcoming onto the stage Kerala 7th Premier League for the presentation. So once again we are presenting before you the selected potential projects and welcoming Kerala 7th Premier League.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Shibu Thomas, and I'm representing Piha Sports Management Consulting Company. And we are here to launch a project called Kerala 7th Premier League. നമ്മൾ ഏത് ഇനിഷ്യേറ്റീവ് എടുത്താലും സ്പോർട്സ് ലെവലിൽ ഏത് ഇനിഷ്യേറ്റീവ് എടുത്താലും നമ്മുടെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ ആഗ്രഹം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മുടെ നാച്ചുറൽ ടാലൻറ്റിനെ നർച്ചർ ചെയ്യണം. ആ നർച്ചർ ടാലൻറ്റിനെ നമുക്കൊരു പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോം കൊടുക്കണം. ആ പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോമിൽ ഒരു ഗ്ലോബൽ വിസിബിലിറ്റി കിട്ടണം. ഈ മൂന്ന് കാര്യങ്ങൾ നമ്മൾ ചെയ്തു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ദാറ്റ് എയിംസ് ആസ് എ സക്സസ്ഫുൾ പ്രോജക്റ്റ് വിച്ച് ഇസ് നർച്ചറിങ് ടാലൻറ്റ്, which is creating job opportunities, and which is creating a global platform for our local players to shine and do their career growth. So in that direction, we are proposing a Kerala 7th Premier League. All the Keralites know that 7th is an integral part of Kerala culture, especially northern side and the southern side. Expanding that to the entire Kerala spectrum is what the project that we are proposing. So basically, it would be, the season 1 would be targeted to give a platform for the budding players to get into the visibility in terms of TV viewership, digital viewership, and talent recognition through creating the 7th Premier League season 1. In this one, as we all know, നമുക്കെല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയാം നമ്മുടെ 7th ഒരു ലോക്കലൈസ് സ്പോർട്ടാണ്. പക്ഷേ ഈ ലോക്കലൈസ് സ്പോർട്സിലും നമുക്കൊരു ആവറേജ് വ്യൂവർഷിപ്പ് കിട്ടുവാണെങ്കിൽ ഒരു 5000 തൊട്ട് 7000 10000 വരെ ആൾക്കാർ ഒരു 7th ഫുട്ബോൾ മാച്ച് കാണാൻ ലൈവായിട്ട് നമ്മൾ ആ സ്റ്റേഡിയത്തിൽ പോകും. ആ ഒരു പാഷൻ, ആ ഒരു പൊട്ടൻഷ്യൽ നമുക്ക് വളർത്തി കൊണ്ടുവന്ന വി ക്യാൻ ഗിവ് വെരി ഗുഡ് ഫുട്ബോൾ പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് ഔട്ട് ഓഫ് കേരള. നമ്മുടെ പ്രീവിയസ് സ്പീക്കർ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ തന്നെ വി ആർ ഗ്രൂമിംഗ് ഇൻ ലോട്ട് ഓഫ് ഫുട്ബോൾ അക്കാഡമീസ് ഹു ക്യാൻ ഗിവ് ട്രെയിനിങ്സ് ടു ഗെറ്റ് these people trained to the best of the skills. ആ സ്കിൽസ് വെച്ചിട്ട് ആ സ്കിൽസിനെ എക്സിബിറ്റ് ചെയ്യാനുള്ള ഒരു പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോമായിട്ട് മാറും കേരള 7th Premier League. സോ 7th Premier League പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ തന്നെ ഇന്ന് ഇന്ത്യയിലെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ സ്പോർട്സ് ഇസ് ക്രിക്കറ്റ്. സോ ക്രിക്കറ്റിൽ നമുക്ക് 1 ഡേ ഉണ്ട്, ടെസ്റ്റ് സീരീസ് ഉണ്ട്, ആൻഡ് നൗ 2020യുടെ പ്രത്യേകത എന്തുവാ? 2020 is a fast paced game which shorten boundaries. In some of the places the boundaries are shortened to get more sixes. Similarly, number 7th Premier League, the 7th football would be a fast-paced event that creates an interest into people to spend 1 hour for a match, unlike the traditional football match which lasts for 90 minutes. And unlike the traditional football matches, it is more of the skill, the dribbling skill of the player, the passing skill of the player, rather than the kicks and the big long shots of the player. So, ഇത് വരുമ്പം ആ ഒരു fast paced talent-ല് നമ്മളിത് മുന്നോട്ട് കൊണ്ടുപോകുന്നത്. So basically, പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ തന്നെ നമ്മുടെ സെവൻസിന്റെ ഒരു സ്റ്റാൻഡേർഡ് വെച്ച് നോക്കിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മുടെ ലെങ്ത് ഇസ് അറൌണ്ട് 60 meters and the width is around 40 meters. ഈ ഒരു ലെങ്ത് and breadth in the reduction is what makes people interested into the sports. Develop the skills. It's not just about dribbling or giving long shots and kicks, but passing. The passing of the ball, the dribbling of the ball. These are the skill sets that are very essential. അത് നമ്മുടെ സെവൻസിന്റെ ഒരു പ്രത്യേകത ഇത് നമുക്ക് ലോങ് ഷോട്ട്സ് അടിക്കാനുള്ള വലിയ സ്കോപ്പ് ഇല്ല, അടിക്കാം പക്ഷെ വലിയ സ്കോപ്പ് ഇല്ല. So what happens is a natural talent of dribbling, passing, which will help them in a proper full length football field also. So ആ ഒരു കാര്യം വെച്ചിട്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ നോക്കുന്നത്. So ഇത് നമ്മുടെ മലപ്പുറത്ത് നടക്കുന്ന ഒരു sevens football match means you can see the amount of participation that is happening from the people, and people are very actively involved. Even നമ്മുടെ GCC-ലൊക്കെ ആൾക്കാർ നമ്മുടെ പ്ലേയേഴ്സിനെ ഇവിടെ കൊണ്ടുപോയി അവിടെ ലോക്കൽ കോമ്പറ്റീഷൻ നടത്തും. സോ ഈ ലോക്കൽ ലെവൽ കോമ്പറ്റീഷൻ്റെ ആ സ്പിരിറ്റും ആ പാഷനും നമുക്കൊരു പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോം കൊടുക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ നമ്മുടെ ലോക്കൽ ലെവൽ, നമ്മൾ ഇന്നലെ നമ്മുടെ ഒരു സെഷൻ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു ഗ്രാസ് റൂട്ട് ലെവൽ സ്പോർട്സ്. ഈ ഗ്രാസ് റൂട്ട് ലെവലിൽ നടക്കുന്ന ഈ സ്പോർട്ടിനെ നമുക്ക് ഒരു നല്ല പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോം കൊടുത്തിട്ട് ഒരു നല്ല രീതിയിൽ അത് പ്രൊമോട്ട് ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമുക്ക് ഫ്യൂച്ചറിൽ നല്ല മെസ്സിസും റൊണാൾഡോസും നമുക്ക് നമ്മുടെ നാട്ടിൽ നിന്ന് കൊണ്ടുവരുത്താൻ നോക്കാം. സോ ബേസിക്കലി നമ്മളിത് നോക്കുന്നതെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ 14 districts. Every district will have one team and that team will be a franchisee. നമ്മുടെ IPL-ന്റെ പോലെ തന്നെ ഒരു ഫ്രാഞ്ചൈസി ആയിരിക്കും. ആ ഫ്രാഞ്ചൈസിക്ക് ഫ്രീഡം ഉണ്ട്, ഏത് ടൈപ്പ് ഓഫ് പ്ലെയേഴ്സിനെ വേണമെങ്കിൽ സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യാം. നമുക്ക് ലീഗ് മാച്ചസ് ഉണ്ട്, ലീഗ് മാച്ചസ് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് നമുക്ക് സെമി ഫൈനൽസ് ഉണ്ട്, ആൻഡ് സീസൺ 1-ൽ നമ്മൾ ഫൈനൽ ഡയറക്ട്ലി വരിക. ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് ടു മേക്ക് ഷുവർ ദാറ്റ് വി ആർ കവറിംഗ് ദിസ് ഇൻ എ ടോട്ടൽ ഓഫ് 50 hours of coverage in terms of the entire season 1. A video on the page there. I'll just play a small animated video for people who don't know how sevens is played across and the kind of visibility that we are talking about, that are local players. What I'm saying is local players meeting up with international or national level players get that kind of visibility.
Welcome to the first match of Kerala 7th Premier League. ഇന്നത്തെ മത്സരത്തിൽ ഏറ്റുമുട്ടുന്നു ഫുട്ബോളിനെ ഖൽബിലെത്തിയ മലപ്പുറവും ചങ്കിൽ ഫുട്ബോൾ പേറുന്ന എറണാകുളവും. ആവേശം ഒട്ടും ചോരാതെ പ്രേക്ഷകരിലേക്ക് എത്തിക്കാൻ 24 സ്പോർട്സിന്റെ കമന്ററി ബോക്സിൽ ഞാൻ എൽദോ പോൾ പുതുശ്ശേരി. കടലായി കടൽത്തിരിയായി ഈ ഗാലറികൾ ആർത്തിരമ്പുന്ന ഈ ആരാധക കൂട്ടത്തിന് മുന്നിലേക്ക് ചുവപ്പ് ജേഴ്സിയിൽ എത്തുന്നു എറണാകുളത്തിന്റെ ചങ്ക് ബ്രോസ്. വെള്ള ജേഴ്സിയിൽ പന്ത് തട്ടാൻ ഇറങ്ങുകയാണ് മലപ്പുറത്തിന്റെ ചുണക്കുട്ടികൾ. സെവൻസ് ഫുട്ബോളിന്റെ 7 അടങ്ങുള്ള മാന്ത്രിക നീക്കങ്ങൾക്കായി കൺപാർക്കാം, ചെവി വട്ടം പിടിക്കാം, ശ്വാസമടക്കിയിരിക്കാം. ഇറ്റ്സ് ദ ടൈം ഫോർ കിക്ക് ഓഫ്. ഈ സ്റ്റേഡിയത്തിന്റെ 4 അതിരുകൾക്കും അപ്പുറത്ത് ആയിരങ്ങൾ വീടുകളിലിരുന്ന് വീക്ഷിക്കുന്നുണ്ട് ഈ ന്യൂസിലൻഡ് പോരാട്ടം. റഫറി ബ്ലോസ് ദ ഫസ്റ്റ് വിസിൽ. എറണാകുളത്തിന്റെ ടച്ചോടെ മത്സരം ആരംഭിക്കുന്നു. ഇവിടെ രാജനഗരിയുടെ കളിയിടത്തിൽ ആദ്യം തന്നെ മലപ്പുറത്തിന്റെ മുന്നേറ്റം. കവലകളിലും ക്ലബ്ബുകളിലുമെല്ലാം ഉയർത്തിയ ബിഗ് സ്ക്രീനുകളിൽ ഈ കളി കാണുന്ന മലപ്പുറത്തുകാർക്ക് ആവേശം കൊള്ളാനുള്ള നേരമാണിത്. തൽക്കാലത്തേക്ക് രക്ഷപ്പെടുന്നു എറണാകുളം. വീണ്ടും ഇതാ മലപ്പുറത്തിന്റെ നിയന്ത്രണത്തിൽ മത്സരം. ജെർസി നമ്പർ 2 മുൻ സന്തോഷ് ട്രോഫി താരം ലയണൽ എറിക്സൺ പന്തുമായി. ലയണൽ എറിക്സൺ മൈതാനത്തിന്റെ ഒത്ത നടുവിൽ നിന്ന് എറണാകുളത്തിന്റെ മാറിലേക്ക് എറിക്സണിന്റെ മിസൈൽ. It's Malappuram 1, Ernakulam 0. What a moment for Malappuram. It's the time for celebration. ആവേശകരമായ ഈ മത്സരം കാണാൻ ഈ സ്റ്റേഡിയത്തിൽ ഉള്ളതിനേക്കാൾ എത്രയോ ഇരട്ടി പേരാണ് ഫ്ളാറ്റുകളിലും അപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റുകളിലുമായി തത്സമയം കണ്ടുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്. പിന്നിൽ നിന്ന് ചവിട്ടി വീഴ്ത്തുന്നു എറണാകുളത്തിന്റെ ഡിഫൻഡർ. ഫ്രീ കിക്ക് ചാൻസ് ഫോർ മലപ്പുറം. ലീഡ് എടുത്ത എറണാകുളത്തെ സമനിലയിൽ തുറക്കാനുള്ള സുവർണാവസരം. യെസ്, ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് ലയണൽ എറിക്സൺ അഗൈൻ. വാട്ട് എ ഗോൾ! ഒപ്പത്തിനൊപ്പം നിന്ന് പോരാടിയ രണ്ടു ടീമുകൾ. ഗോളാരവങ്ങളുടെ സന്തോഷ നിമിഷങ്ങൾക്കൊടുവിൽ മുഴങ്ങുന്നു ഫൈനൽ വിസിൽ. നെഞ്ചുവിരി.
So as you can see over here, നമ്മൾ ഒരു പ്ലാൻ ചെയ്യുന്നതെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഓവറോൾ 360-degree visibility. ISL വെച്ചിട്ട് നമുക്ക് നല്ലൊരു മൈലേജ് കിട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ട് ഇൻ ടേംസ് ഓഫ് വ്യൂവർഷിപ്പ്. സോ ഇന്നത്തെ കാലത്ത് ഒരു ISL മാച്ച് നടന്നാലും സ്റ്റേഡിയത്തിന്റെ അവിടെ ലൈവ് സ്ട്രീമിംഗ്, TV മറ്റേ സിനിമ ഹാൾസിൽ അവിടെ ലൈവ് സ്ട്രീമിംഗ്. സോ ആ ഒരു മാർക്കറ്റിംഗ് പൊട്ടൻഷ്യൽ ടാപ്പ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് നമുക്ക് നമ്മുടെ ലോക്കൽ ടാലന്റിനെ നർച്ചർ ചെയ്ത് അതിനെ ഒരു ഗ്ലോബൽ പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോം അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു നാഷണൽ ലെവൽ പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോം നമുക്ക് കൊണ്ടുവരാൻ നോക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ വിച്ച് ക്യാൻ ഹെൽപ്പ് us to bring more talents coming out of Kerala. So basically ഇത് നമ്മൾ ഗ്രാസ് റൂട്ട് ലെവൽ പറയുമ്പോൾ these are all branding availability that we have planned. Prashay, the crux of the matter is how we nurture the grassroots level people. So if you look at it, we have more than 10,000 blocks in Kerala spread across 14 districts. And at every block level, there are one or two sevens football match happening every week or two, and there is a separate sevens football association which is running these matches. Other allade local clubs sevens football match nadakkunnundu. So our level nurture talent cheyidu at a different level, at a taluk level, at a panchayat level, at a taluk level, and then district level. Or 6 months namal continuous program on the plan cheyidu kanja. By the time the season 1 kicks off, we have the best of the local talents that will be showcasing their talent in a global platform. ഇതല്ലാതെ തന്നെ നമുക്കൊരു കാര്യം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ സെവൻസ് ഇസ് പ്രിറ്റി ഫേമസ് ഓർ പ്രിറ്റി ആക്റ്റീവ്ലി പാർട്ടിസിപ്പേറ്റഡ് ഇൻ കേരള. പക്ഷേ there is a 90% of Indian population who don't even know what sevens football is other than Keralites. ഈ ഒരു സീസൺ 1 നമ്മൾ എഫക്റ്റീവ്ലി പ്രസന്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് നമുക്ക് എക്സിക്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ നോക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ വിത്ത് ദ സപ്പോർട്ട് ഓഫ് ഇൻവെസ്റ്റേഴ്സ് ആൻഡ് ഗവൺമെന്റ് നമുക്ക് ഈ സ്പോർട്സിനെ നാഷണൽ ലെവൽ വരെ കൊണ്ടുപോകാനുള്ള പോസിബിലിറ്റീസ് ഉണ്ട്. ബിക്കോസ് ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് വാട്ട് ദ tier 2 മാർക്കറ്റിംഗ് ദാറ്റ് വി ആർ ലുക്കിംഗ് ഇൻ ടു tap into the unexplored market, the people who don't even know about sevens, create an interest, a passion, a fan base of sevens football because it is at par. Ipo ISL കഴിഞ്ഞ നമ്മുടെ അടുത്ത് secondary level interesting game ഒന്നുമില്ല. To incite that interest in people, a fast paced sevens Premier League has the possibility to go pan India with a proper structured method. Thank you everyone for this opportunity. I thank you ISSK for this opportunity, and thank you for patiently listening to us. All the best and Republic Day greetings to you.
Thank you so much. And that was the presentation from Kerala Sevens Premier League. Once again, heartfelt gratitude to that beautiful presentation. Next, onto the stage, welcoming Digital Director of Kerala Sports, ICOS Solutions. Welcoming Digital Director of Kerala Sports, ICOS Solutions.
Hi, a very good morning and a very happy Republic Day to all the dignitaries and my friends from the sports fraternity. I'm Arjun Anand and I head products at CTS. As a sport tech company based out of Technopark, we are more than excited to have associated with ISSK. From the past 3 days at ISSK, we have realized the scope, the potential, and the future of sports in Kerala, and how much we could revolutionize the ecosystem. It's been abundance of efforts from our government, Honorable Minister, and the organizers of ISSK to have made this happen. But how do we take the spirit of ISSK further and beyond? That's a question that I guess would have been there in the minds of many of the attendees here. And here we are with the sportskeralam.com, a digital platform fostering the sport ecosystem in Kerala. With the early beta version envisioned as a directory connecting the service providers, manufacturers, resellers, academies, and anyone and everyone in the ecosystem, with further scope and potential to expand the possibilities and to make it as a full-fledged platform. Now, let's witness an introduction to Sports Directory and the sportskeralam.com onto the screens.
In Kerala's sporting heartlands, where passion and purpose converge, ISSK is witnessing another historic milestone. Leading this historic moment is the launch of the Kerala Sports Directory, a digital hub uniting, empowering and elevating the state's sports community. Welcome to sportskerala.com, your gateway to a world where every sports entity collaborates for a shared vision, sports on country. The Kerala Sports Directory is more than just a listing. It is just the beginning of creating a dynamic digital platform where clubs, gyms, academies, associations, athletes and all other service providers come together to create a thriving sports ecosystem. Explore a comprehensive directory where you can connect, engage and collaborate with fellow enthusiasts who share your love for sports. And now the countdown begins as we unveil the Kerala Sports Directory at the International Sports Summit Kerala 2024. We invite you to be part of this transformative journey. Together, let us turn a vision of sports on country into a reality.
Yes, the mission is to make Kerala as sports own country. Today, our Honorable Sports Minister will launch sportskerala.com. Let me also take this opportunity to thank our government, Department of Sports under the leadership of our Honorable CM and the Sports Minister, along with the organizers of ISSK to have made ISSK happen. Thank you, thanks one and all, and a happy Republic Day.
Thank you so much, sir, for the presentation. Next, onto the stage, welcoming College Sports Leagues of SMRI. Welcoming College Sports Leagues of SMRI. So once again, we all are witnessing the presentations from the selected potential projects. So we have received multiple sports presentations, and from all those projects we have selected some potential projects, and here we are presenting before you all the selected potential project presentations. So next on to the stage, it is our pleasure to welcome College Sports Leagues of SMRI.
So good morning to one and all. I am Rasina Iqbal, representing Sports Management and Research Institute. So happy Republic Day. In this day, we can proudly say that SMRI started with the objective of making India sports superpower. And on this auspicious day, we are blessed with an opportunity to present our dream in front of our fellow Indians. So here we are going to present USA model college sports in India. Why USA model? Because India has no specific sports model. As our Indian constitution borrowed many laws from other countries, we have to borrow some sports models also. Why most of the Olympic medals are awarded to Americans athletes? Why not Indians? Answer is simple. India has no specific model for sports. So let's have a look at USA model college sports. So study in India. We always say study for abroad. So we are looking forward to study in India. So let's redefine, rebrand an Indian college life. Let's have a look to the college sports in the USA and Canada. This is happening in US, and this is the atmosphere of the USA college sports. So what is USA college sports is first started at 117 years back by Yale and Harvard University by boat racing, and now it changed the face of American colleges. Now Indians going for better sports or better educational atmosphere to America. So why we can make a better college atmosphere for India? So USA college sports are a $1 billion game. This is the atmosphere of college sports. This is like we only see through this, through FIFA and ISL and IPL. But this is in America, which is happening in the colleges. Let's come back to the Indian College Sports League. So this will be 365 days working for colleges, and here private sectors will be the sponsors for the different companies, and students will lead this league. Why students? Is nothing but they can get the managerial skills through this, because in India 33% of educated youth are unemployed because lack of skills. So this is what the current scenario of our college teams, football teams: zero income, expenditure of government college, no public interest, no sponsors interest. In most colleges, even students do not show any interest in their own colleges. Less opportunity for players to get noticed by professional teams. So we have 42,000 plus colleges, 28 million students. Great opportunity to make an Indian college life better. So this is what the College Sports League, how we are going to conduct home and away matches. And this is the benefit for the students, college, government and sponsors. Here for the students, pathway to the professional sports. They are going to the professional sports system. And the scholarships and new jobs in college sports. When the college sports begin, there will be the managerial teams and all. So the opportunity to acquire management skills, psychological skills and survival skills, and world-class campus experience. And for colleges, new revenue opportunity will be there, and resources to maintain, develop sports infrastructure resources, and research development activities, branding, 100% of admission, fewer dropouts, and 100% of placements. And for the government, can stop funding to the college sports because revenue is generating through this college sports. New employment creation, new tax revenue, positive impact to the nation's overall sports industry and performance because students are getting more match days. Easy entry to the heart, for the sponsors, easy entry to the hearts of new generation of next generation prospects, connecting with the alumni community, sustainable marketing tool. So this will be conducted like 365 days program, and weekly once the students will get at least one match day. So this will be useful for the students athletes, and we can see them in other many professional sports. So the revenue model is same like how we conducting the ISL and IPL. The colleges will get the sponsorship, ticketing, merchandise, alumni donations, prize money, broadcasting, and the expenses will be scholarship for the athletes, people management, facility management, and logistic management. And starting off a sports league, when we start a sports league, we always say that we have to get the teams, which means we need investors. And for the players also, we need to hire and need to give more compensation. And for the playgrounds, we need to take it as a rentals. And spectators, we need to attract them. And for the fan base, we need to create also. And staff, we should recruit and pay. And for the college sports, it is different. For the college sports, we have colleges and we have students, no need of compensation, and we have college grounds, and we have students, alumni, prospective students and their families also. So we have a great spectators also. And here staff will be students and the faculties. So this is the college sports league format. So this is the proposed Indian College Sports League pyramid system with the proportion of. So this is what the College Sports League we are introducing, and many of our colleges will say that we don't have the infrastructure facility, or we don't have many facility to play football and all. We have contacted many colleges, but they will say this thing, we don't have facility. And here few of the most project was telling about we don't have facility, we need infrastructure to the government. So with that reason, our students of SMRA has invented a new game, which is umbrella hockey. So when we hear about umbrella hockey, we are confused, what is that? And when we hear about hockey also, we first remember the movie which we saw, that is Chak De India. Through the Chak De India, most of us have seen hockey, right? So, And we have a student who is Anaga. She is a national player. And when she say about hockey, she says that many of the hockey players, we don't know. Like P.R. Srijesh and all, some of us don't know that he is the best goalkeeper, world's best goalkeeper. So we want to promote hockey also, and through umbrella hockey, we are considering that we don't have much facility. We can play anywhere. And through umbrella, which means the J handle, നമ്മുടെ കാലൻ കൊട വെച്ചിട്ട് കളിക്കുന്ന കളി. അത് നമുക്ക് ഏതൊരു ഇൻഫ്രാസ്ട്രക്ചർ ഏതൊരു ഫെസിലിറ്റിയിലും വെച്ചിട്ട് കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നതാണ്. അത് നമ്മുടെ സ്റ്റുഡൻ്റ് ആയ അനഘ, ആള് നാഷണൽ പ്ലെയർ ആണ്. ഷീ ഇൻവെന്റഡ് ദ റൂൾസ് ഫോർ ദിസ് അംബ്രella hockey, which means the height will be the rules and will be like goal post will be very small and we can play anywhere anytime. Only 5 players needed, so there is no need of should be athlete fit or like that. We have to bring up the culture of sports by bringing up the small sports. So we are happy to announce that we are starting this league with the college Holy Grace, which is situated in Thrissur. So we are starting the first college league on February 7th, which is like home and away match between SMRA and Holy Grace, which will be conducted in Kochi and Thrissur. So sports is not a big rocket science. We all have the common sense. We can create. If you want it, if you want to win it, you have to feel that we should want it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, College Sports League of SMRI. So once again, നമ്മളെല്ലാവരും പങ്കെടുത്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത് International Sports Summit of Kerala 2024. And on this final day of International Sports Summit of Kerala 2024, നമ്മൾ ഇന്നത്തെ ഒരു ദിവസം സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നത് പ്രൊജക്ട് പ്രസന്റേഷൻ വെച്ചിട്ടാണ്. And also out of all the project proposals we received, we selected many potential projects, and here we are seeing the project presentations of all the selected potential projects. So next on to the stage, it is our pleasure to welcome Maidan Sports Private Limited Sports Facility Management Proposal. So I would love to invite Mr. Karthik Chintu onto the stage, please. വേദിയിലേക്ക് ഹാർദമായിട്ട് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നു മിസ്റ്റർ കാർത്തിക് ചിൻറ്റു as part of മൈദാൻ സ്പോർട്സ് പ്രൈവറ്റ് ലിമിറ്റഡ് സ്പോർട്സ് ഫെസിലിറ്റി മാനേജ്മെന്റ് പ്രൊപ്പോസൽ.
Hi, good morning all of you. Thank you very much for giving us this opportunity. I, as you can see, is not a sports person. Of course, I don't look athletic. But yeah, I represent a company called Maidan, which is a sports asset management company. It's run by a family of badminton players. Mr. Madhu, who is a national player, his eldest son, Mr. Midun, who is also a national badminton player, and Mr. Arjun, who is a national player and a NIS coach. I became a part of it after the Corona installation. This is when I understood that physical movement or physical activity is extremely important, and doing so can actually change our mental health. That is a time when I understood that a sense of community is actually needed, and that sense of community comes out of going and playing sports with friends, families and relatives. We have built a society where we all focus on Netflix, Amazon, and so on and so forth, and we are focused on other people's life. So Maidan was formed in the idea of making our own stories, going and playing sports. We already are managing the badminton courts within this facility in the ground floor. Our idea is to find out unused, underutilized facilities within Kerala and request the government if we could take over the operation, invest in building more courts, swimming pools, basketball courts, and other facilities to promote sports. Together with us, partnering is Leaning, or its agents and distributors, which is Sunlight Group based in Singapore. They have been kind enough to be a part of this whole initiation where we will jointly invest in these facilities to hunt for talent, bring more and more badminton players. As you know, Kerala is pretty famous for its badminton group activity. If you go anywhere in this world, you go to Ireland, Scotland, you even go to Kyrgyzstan, you'll find badminton courts there run by Malayalis or Keralites. So this is a very important sport for us, and what Maidan wants to do is group together with Leaning and find out facilities which is underutilized right now and invest towards it and make it a group activity. Promote the sport, get the attention of the youngsters, youth groups and families to come here and practice the sport. We also want to bring a group called Calm Tree, which runs yoga centers around the world. They approach yoga in a different way. We also want to bring them in because mental health and sanctity is really important. So this is our proposal. I am really sorry that I don't have a presentation ready, but yeah, I hope you appreciate my words and understood what I have proposed. And thank you very much once again for the time given. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Mr. Karthik Chintu. So next, we are going to witness the last presentation for the session. So for that, I would love to welcome onto the stage SMRI Three-Wheeler Project. Welcoming onto the stage SMRI Three-Wheeler Project for your project presentation. So once again, we all are witnessing the International Sports Summit of Kerala 2024. So here is the first session we are witnessing here, which are the project presentation of all the selected potential projects. So the three-wheeler project of SMRI here on the stage, please.
A very good day and a very happy Republic Day for the all sporty people gathered over here. Now, for a while, let's not talk about football, cricket, badminton, anything. Let's have some adrenaline rush. It's about three-wheeler racing. So before talking about the three-wheeler racing, let me talk about the effect and the love towards racing. It's very evident that the world loves speed because speed thrills. The images that we have shown here is from the most prominent racing championship, racing leagues that's happening all across the world. So we just saw that the whole world loves motorsports. But what about India? For India, it's more towards illegal street racing and casualties, and the death of Formula One Indian Grand Prix, and the fate of Buddha International Circuit. And let's check on India's top achievements in top championship across the world. It's almost nil. So now it's India's turn to be the most motorsport superpower across the globe. So about the three-wheeler racing, it's a Formula One type of professional racing championship for customized three-wheelers. And of course, it's due to the consideration of the sustainability, we just plan it as a 365-day operations. We will have 20 matches across an year. That is 2 matches or 2 races each month, and it happens across 10 months. There will be 30 teams from India and abroad, which will happen on the purpose-built tracks and closed roads. This is the future vehicle that we just dream of. Currently, the three-wheelers that's on road, it just speeds around 60 to 70 kilometers per hour. But in the future, we just engineer it to make it or to travel it around 120 kilometers per hour speed, which can be run on petrol or electric with a body made from carbon fiber. This is the present vehicle that we are just planning to start with a three-wheeler racing. It's Kerala's own brand, India's own brand, Kerala Automobiles Limited. So, some of you may have asked already that the auto rickshaw or the three-wheelers, it's just a layman's vehicle, it's just for the public transportation. But just look out to the world. The world loves three-wheelers. India is the world leader in three-wheeler making, and three-wheelers are very well popular across the globe. So the next question may be, does it travel to the speed of 120 kilometers per hour? So we have two evidence to prove that the speed of the three-wheelers, that is the first one which have traveled around 120 kilometers per hour in UK, Yorkshire, and the second one which crossed 130 kilometers per hour in Thailand. And the next one, how about featuring it like we just talked about the premiership and the beauty or the glamour of the three-wheeler racing. Three-wheelers have been featured in James Bond movie Octopussy, and he have been saved well by the Indian tennis legend Vijay Amritraj in the movie. Also, three-wheelers have been featured in the Visa commercial in which James Bond has acted. Just let's come to the India again. Just look onto the Bollywood and Hollywood actors who just love to travel in three-wheelers. We just talked about the love of the people, the whole world towards three-wheelers. But what is the prominent reason we are just initiating this project is because due to large number of illegal street racings and more casualties, we just put forward this project to legalize the illegal races that's happening in India. We just talked about the love, okay, and we just plan to legalize it. But then, like any other projects that I've talked over here, where we will run these vehicles. We just talked about the vehicle also. So for this, we don't have to build a new track. We can just race in existing tracks, existing purpose-built tracks, and also like the Monaco Grand Prix, it can happen in the closed open roads. And maybe in the future, it can happen in the existing Formula 1 racing tracks. So all this about the racing. So what is the opportunity for the sponsors or the who own the championship or a team? So the first opportunity is you can own the championship. You can be the next Bernie Eccleston. So these are the benefits that we cater to the sponsors who own the championship. First of all, you are the owner of an elite world-class motorsports championship because it's first in the world, new in the world. And of course, it's a one-year campaign. The sponsor gets 365 days visibility, and not just in India, it gains attention from the global as well, because we have already received an interest from Qatar. This is the base investment for owning the championship. This has already included the championship organizing cost, the licensing and administrative expenses. When you just check on to the ROI, the investment is very, very low compared to other leagues or tournaments that's happening in India. The second opportunity is to own a team. Yeah, of course, you can just meet your the co-owners of the teams, like that's already mentioned here. The benefits are almost similar to the championship owners as well. You get 365 days visibility all across India and across the globe. This is the base investment that to own a team in three-wheeler racing, and it covered the manpower cost for the driver, the officials, the other sports management experts, sports psychologists, etc. And the training cost, the administrative expenses, and of course the vehicle cost and the franchisee fee. So in coming days and months or years, let's have some adrenaline rush. Thank you so much.
So thank you so much, SMRI three-wheeler project for your presentation. So അതോടുകൂടി നമ്മളുടെ ഇന്റർനാഷണൽ സ്പോർട്സ് സമ്മിറ്റ് ഓഫ് കേരള 2024 ഫൈനൽ ദിവസത്തെ ആദ്യത്തെ സെഷന്റെ പ്രൊജക്ട് പ്രസന്റേഷന്റെ ഫൈനൽ പ്രസന്റേഷൻ ആയിരുന്നു നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ വിറ്റ്നസ് ചെയ്തത്. അതോടുകൂടി the first session is completed and once again we all are witnessing the International Sports Summit of Kerala 2024. സോ അടുത്ത സെഷൻ കൃത്യം 11:30 തന്നെ നമ്മൾ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നതായിരിക്കും. സോ വൺസ് അഗെയിൻ എല്ലാവർക്കും വിഷിംഗ് എവറിബഡി എ വെരി ഹാപ്പി റിപ്പബ്ലിക് ഡേ. ആൻഡ് ഒന്നുകൂടെ പറയാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുകയാണ്, രാജ്യം റിപ്പബ്ലിക് ദിനാഘോഷത്തിന്റെ നിറവിലാണ്. ആൻഡ് ഓൾസോ വലിയ ആഘോഷത്തോടെയാണ് നമ്മൾ എല്ലാവരും ഓരോ റിപ്പബ്ലിക് ദിനവും കടന്നു പോകുന്നത്. സോ ഡെഫിനറ്റ്ലി ഓൺ ദിസ് 26th of January we come together to commemorate the day our constitution came into effect and laying the foundation for a sovereign, socialistic, secular and democratic republic. So it is definitely a moment to reflect on our shared values and celebrate the rich cultures that made our country unique. So once again, it is our pleasure wishing each one of you a very happy Republic Day. And once again, we are now witnessing the International Sports Summit of Kerala 2024. So നമ്മൾക്ക് ഏവർക്കും അറിയുന്ന പോലെ തന്നെ നമ്മൾ കഴിഞ്ഞ 3 ദിവസങ്ങളായിട്ട് we all have gathered here to celebrate the spirit of unity, the spirit of sportsmanship and the global impact of athletics. So ഈ 3 ദിവസങ്ങളിലും we all had engaged in a lot of insightful discussions, a lot of conferences and a lot of queries and answers, which in turn proves that definitely it's not only just about the games that we play, but also about this kind of shared memory, shared experiences, conferences, discussions and whatnot. So this all definitely makes sports a powerful force in making a constant peaceful atmosphere and also a constant peaceful mind. So once again, welcoming each and everyone to the International Sports Summit of Kerala 2024, which is extending from January 23rd to January 26th, 2024. So കൃത്യം 11:30 കൂടി തന്നെ നമ്മൾ അടുത്ത സെഷൻ ആരംഭിക്കാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുകയാണ്. So once again requesting everybody to please be settled down and also let's all maintain silence and a decorum inside the hall once we progress with the session. So കൃത്യം 11:30 കൂടി തന്നെ അടുത്ത സെഷൻ നമ്മൾ ആരംഭിക്കാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുകയാണ്. So thank you so much.
കൊല്ലം ജില്ലാ സ്പോർട്സ് കൗൺസിൽ പ്രസിഡന്റ് ശ്രീ എക്സ് ഏണസ്റ്റ് ഇവിടെ ഈ ഹാളിൽ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ മൈക്ക് പോയിന്റുമായി ഒന്ന് ബന്ധപ്പെടേണ്ടതാണ്. എക്സ് ഏണസ്റ്റ്.
So once again, good morning ladies and gentlemen, and we all are witnessing the International Sports Summit of Kerala 2024, which is extending from January 23rd to January 26th of 2024. So here today, we have reached the final day of International Sports Summit of Kerala 2024. So ഇന്നത്തെ ഒരു ദിവസത്തിന്റെ ഫസ്റ്റ് പാർട്ടായിട്ടുള്ള പ്രൊജക്ട് പ്രസന്റേഷൻസിന് നമ്മൾ അന്ത്യം കുറിച്ചിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ആൻഡ് അല്പസമയത്തിനകം അടുത്ത സെഷനിലേക്ക് കടക്കാനുള്ള സമയമായിരിക്കുകയാണ്, വിച്ച് വിൽ ബി ഓൺ ദ ടോപ്പിക് അക്കാഡമീസ് ആൻഡ് ഹൈ പെർഫോമൻസ് സെന്റേഴ്സ്. സോ അതിന് മുന്നോടിയായിട്ട് ഹാളിൽ എത്തിച്ചേർന്നിരിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാവരോടും സെറ്റിൽ ഡൗൺ ആണെന്ന് റിക്വസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാണ്. അതോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ പ്ലീസ് കൺസിഡർ മൂവിംഗ് ഫോർവേഡ് ആൻഡ് ഫില്ലിംഗ് ഔട്ട് ദ വേക്കന്റ് ചെയർസ് ആൻഡ് റൗണ്ട് ടേബിൾസ് ഇൻ ദ ഫ്രണ്ട് റോ. ഹാളിൽ എത്തിച്ചേർന്നിരിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാവരോടും ഫ്രണ്ട് റോയിലുള്ള വേക്കന്റ് ചെയർസ് ആൻഡ് റൗണ്ട് ടേബിൾസ് ഓക്യുപ്പൈ ചെയ്യണമെന്ന് അഭ്യർത്ഥിക്കുകയാണ്. അതോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ സെറ്റിൽ ഡൗൺ ആണോ എന്നും അഭ്യർത്ഥിക്കുകയാണ്. അല്പസമയത്തിനകം അടുത്ത സെഷനിലേക്ക് കടക്കാനുള്ള സമയമാവുകയാണ്. So next session will be on the topic academies and high performance centers. എല്ലാവർക്കും ഒന്നും കൂടെ ഹൃദയം നിറഞ്ഞ റിപ്പബ്ലിക് ദിനാശംസകൾ നേർന്നുകൊള്ളുന്നു. ആൻഡ് ഓൾസോ വി ആർ പ്രോഗ്രസിംഗ് വിത്ത് ദ ഫൈനൽ ഡേ ഓഫ് ഇന്റർനാഷണൽ സ്പോർട്സ് സമ്മിറ്റ് ഓഫ് കേരള 2024. അല്പസമയത്തിനകം അക്കാഡമീസ് ആൻഡ് ഹൈ പെർഫോമൻസ് സെന്റർ എന്ന ടോപ്പിക്കിനുള്ള സെഷനിലേക്ക് കടക്കാൻ നമ്മൾ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുകയാണ്. അതിന് മുന്നോടിയായിട്ട് ഹാളിൽ എത്തിച്ചേർന്നിരിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാവരോടും സെറ്റിൽ ഡൗൺ ആണോ എന്ന് അഭ്യർത്ഥിക്കുകയാണ്. അതോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ ഫ്രണ്ട് റോയിലുള്ള വേക്കന്റ് ചെയർസ് ആൻഡ് റൗണ്ട് ടേബിൾസ് ഓക്യുപ്പൈ ചെയ്യണമെന്നും അഭ്യർത്ഥിക്കുകയാണ്. അല്പസമയത്തിനകം അക്കാഡമീസ് ആൻഡ് ഹൈ പെർഫോമൻസ് സെന്റർ എന്ന ടോപ്പിക്കിനോടുള്ള സെഷൻ ആരംഭിക്കുകയാണ്. അതിന് മുന്നോടിയായിട്ട് ഹാളിൽ എത്തിച്ചേർന്നിരിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാവരോടും സെറ്റിൽ ഡൗൺ ആണോ എന്ന് അഭ്യർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. നന്ദി. Once again, we are witnessing the International Sports Summit of Kerala 2024. നമ്മൾ അക്കാഡമീസ് ആൻഡ് ഹൈ പെർഫോമൻസ് സെന്റേഴ്സ് എന്ന ടോപ്പിക്കിന്റെ സെഷനിലേക്ക് കടക്കാനായിട്ട് ആഗ്രഹിക്കുകയാണ്. സെഷൻ ഒഫീഷ്യലി സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നതിന് മുന്നോടിയായിട്ട് വേദിയിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നു. ആദ്യം തന്നെ ഡോക്ടർ ജി കിഷോർ, റീജിയണൽ ഡയറക്ടർ സായ് ആൻഡ് പ്രിൻസിപ്പൽ LNCPE. Welcoming Dr. G. Kishore, Regional Director, Sai and Principal, LNCPE, who will be the moderator for the session. On to the stage, please. Honorable Minister for General Education, Sri V. Shivankutti, who will be chairing the session. He will be joining us very soon. And അടുത്തതായിട്ട് വേദിയിലേക്ക് ഞാൻ സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നു ശ്രീ വിക്രം പാൽ, ഇൻഫ്രാസ്ട്രക്ചർ സ്പെഷ്യലിസ്റ്റ്. അക്കാഡമീസ് ആൻഡ് ഹൈ പെർഫോമൻസ് സെന്റർ എന്ന ടോപ്പിക്കിന്റെ സെഷൻ നമ്മൾ ആരംഭിക്കുകയായിട്ടുണ്ട്. അതിന് മുന്നോടിയായിട്ട് വേദിയിലേക്ക് ഹാർദവമായിട്ട് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നു അടുത്തതായി ശ്രീ വിക്രം പാൽ, ഇൻഫ്രാസ്ട്രക്ചർ സ്പെഷ്യലിസ്റ്റ്. അടുത്തതായിട്ട് വേദിയിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നു ശ്രീ ആൽബർട്ടോ ലെക്കാൻഡ്രല, ടെക്നിക്കൽ ഡയറക്ടർ AC Milan. Welcoming onto the stage, Sri Alberto Lecandrella, Technical Director, AC Milan, onto the stage for the session Academies and High Performance Centers. Next, onto the stage, welcoming Sri T.P. Issk, former national jumps coach, Dronacharya Awardee. അടുത്തതായിട്ട് വേദിയിലേക്ക് ഹാർദവമായിട്ട് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നു ശ്രീ ടി.പി. ഐസക്, who is a Dronacharya Awardee and former national jumps coach. Welcoming you, sir, onto the stage. അടുത്തതായിട്ട് വേദിയിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നു ശ്രീ എൻ.വി. നിഷാദ് കുമാർ, ഫോമർ നാഷണൽ കോച്ച്. വെൽക്കമിംഗ് ഓൺ ടു ദ സ്റ്റേജ് ശ്രീ എൻ.വി. നിഷാദ് കുമാർ, ഫോമർ നാഷണൽ കോച്ച്. അടുത്തതായിട്ട് വേദിയിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നു ഡോക്ടർ ത്യാഗരാജൻ, പ്രൊഫസർ ആൻഡ് ഹെഡ്, ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റ് ഓഫ് സ്പോർട്സ് മെഡിസിൻ, ശ്രീ രാമചന്ദ്ര സ്പോർട്സ് സയൻസ് സെന്റർ, ചെന്നൈ. Heartily welcoming on to the stage Dr. Tyagarajan, Professor and Head, Department of Sports Medicine, Sri Ramachandra Sports Science Center. അടുത്തതായിട്ട് വേദിയിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നു എക്സ് ഏണസ്റ്റ്, President Sports Council Kollam, as a session leader for the session Academies and High Performance Center. അടുത്തതായിട്ട് വേദിയിലേക്ക് ഹാർദവമായിട്ട് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നു ശ്രീ എക്സ് ഏണസ്റ്റ്, President Sports Council Kollam, who will be the session leader. And our session coordinator, Dr. P.T. Joseph, High Performance Manager, Khelo India State Center of Excellence. So welcoming our session coordinator, Dr. P.T. Joseph. And our Honorable Minister for General Education, Sri V. Shivankutti, will be joining us very soon. Handing over to our session coordinator, Dr. P.T. Joseph, and we are good to start with the session Academies and High Performance Center. ബഹുമാന്യനായ മിനിസ്റ്റർ ഫോർ ജനറൽ എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ ശ്രീ വി ശിവൻകുട്ടി എത്തിയിരിക്കുകയാണ്. സോ വേദിയിലേക്ക് ഹാർദവമായിട്ട് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നു ഓണറബിൾ മിനിസ്റ്റർ ഫോർ ജനറൽ എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ ശ്രീ വി ശിവൻകുട്ടി. മിനിസ്റ്റർ വിൽ ബി ചെയറിംഗ് ദ സെഷൻ. വേദിയിലേക്ക് ഹാർദവമായിട്ട് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നു സർ. And handing over the session on Academies and High Performance Center to our session coordinator, Dr. P.T. Joseph.
Honorable Minister for Education, Government of Kerala, Sri V. Shivankutti, dignitaries on the dais, delegates and friends. This session is on academics and high performance centers. So academies and high performance centers play a crucial role in the development of sports and performance. Today, as we all know, there are many academies functioning all over which promote sports at the highest level and at the grassroots level. So academies are not merely the training center. It is designed to provide comprehensive development program addressing all the aspects of sports performance. Because we know that sports performance is not merely training only. We like to address many aspects. It's the product of many numerous factors. So we like to address all these aspects. So in this particular session, there will be deliberations from experts on how an academy should function and what are the protocols of functioning an academy, what all facilities should be provided in functioning an academy at various levels, especially in high performance level. So my duty is to welcome all the dignitaries present here to this particular section. I'm extremely happy to welcome our Honorable Minister for Education, V. Shivankutti, to this particular session. Welcome, sir. I also welcome Dr. G. Kishore, Principal, Sports of India, LNCP, and Sai, Regional Head, to this particular session, to chair this session. Welcome, Dr. G. Kishore. Now I would like to welcome Sri Alberto Candela, Technical Director, AC Milan Football Club, to this function. So I welcome Sri T.P. Yusuf, former national coach, is still actively involved in training. He is the Dronacharya Award winner and he was the coach of our eminent athletes like Anju and Bobby Aloysius and all. So I also welcome Sri N.V. Nishad Kumar. He is also a former national coach and he is the coach of Sri Ranjit Bhageshri and many other international athletes. Welcome Nishad Kumar. I also welcome Dr. Tyagarajan, Professor and Head, Department of Sports Medicine, Sri Ramachandra Institute of Medical Center, Chennai, for this session. So the team leader, session leader is Sri X. Ernest, President of District Sports Council, Kollam. I extend a warm welcome to the session leader, Sri X. Ernest, to this session. I also welcome all the delegates present here to this session, and I request Sri Dr. G. Kishore, Principal LNCP and Regional Head of SAI, to chair this section, and I request Honorable Minister for General Education V. Shivankutti to address the gathering. Thank you.
അന്താരാഷ്ട്ര സ്പോർട്സ് സമ്മിറ്റ് ഇന്നിവിടെ സമാപിക്കുകയാണ്. കേരളത്തെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം ഒരു പുതിയ അനുഭവമാണ്. നമ്മുടെ രാജ്യത്തെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം ഒരു പുതിയ അനുഭവമാണ്. ഈ അന്താരാഷ്ട്ര സ്പോർട്സ് സമ്മിറ്റ് സംഘടിപ്പിക്കുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടി നേതൃത്വം കൊടുത്ത കേരളത്തിൻ്റെ കായിക വകുപ്പ് മന്ത്രിയെ ഞാൻ അങ്ങേയറ്റം അഭിനന്ദിക്കുവാൻ ഈ അവസരം ഉപയോഗിക്കുകയാണ്. സ്പോർട്സിൻ്റെ ഭാവി രൂപപ്പെടുത്തുന്നതിൽ ലോകത്തെമ്പാടുമുള്ള പ്രധാന സ്പോർട്സ് അക്കാദമികളും മികവിൻ്റെ കേന്ദ്രങ്ങളും നിർണായകമായ പങ്ക് വഹിക്കുന്നു. ഈ സ്ഥാപനങ്ങൾ അത്ലറ്റുകൾക്ക് ആവശ്യമായ ഉപകരണങ്ങളും പരിശീലന വൈദഗ്ധ്യവും ആഗോളതലത്തിൽ മികവ് പുലർത്തുന്നതിനുള്ള സൗകര്യവും നൽകുകയാണ്. പ്രതിഭകളെ തിരിച്ചറിയുന്നതിനും വികസിപ്പിക്കുന്നതിനും കായിക ശാസ്ത്ര സാങ്കേതിക വിദ്യയുടെ പുരോഗതിക്കും കേന്ദ്രങ്ങളായി അവ പ്രവർത്തിക്കുന്നു. അത്തരത്തിൽ ചില കേന്ദ്രങ്ങൾ ആണ് അമേരിക്കയിലെ IMG അക്കാദമി, ഓസ്ട്രേലിയൻ ഇൻസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ട് ഓഫ് സ്പോർട്സ്, ഖത്തറിലെ ആസ്പയർ അക്കാദമി, സ്പെയിനിലെ ലാ മാസിയ FC ബാഴ്സലോണിയ, റെഡ് ബുൾ ഹൈ പെർഫോമൻസ് സെൻറ്റർ ഓസ്ട്രേലിയ തുടങ്ങിയവ ഇന്ത്യയിലേക്ക് വരുമ്പോൾ സ്പോർട്സ് അതോറിറ്റി ഓഫ് ഇന്ത്യ ഹൈദരാബാദിലെ ഗോപിചന്ദ് ബാഡ്മിൻ്റൺ അക്കാദമി, ബെല്ലാരിയിലെ JSW സ്പോർട്സ് എക്സലൻസ് പ്രോഗ്രാം, ബാംഗ്ലൂരിലെ നാഷണൽ ക്രിക്കറ്റ് അക്കാദമി, ചെന്നൈയിലെ MRF പേസ് ഫൗണ്ടേഷൻ, ബാംഗ്ലൂരിലെ പ്രകാശ് പദുകോൺ ബാഡ്മിൻ്റൺ അക്കാദമി, ജാംഷഡ്പൂരിലെ ടാറ്റ ഫുട്ബോൾ അക്കാദമി, നമ്മുടെ സ്വന്തം GV രാജ സ്പോർട്സ് സ്കൂൾ, കേരള ക്രിക്കറ്റ് അസോസിയേഷൻ ക്രിക്കറ്റ് അക്കാദമികൾ തുടങ്ങിയവ സ്പോർട്സ് മേഖലയ്ക്ക് നൽകുന്ന സംഭാവനകൾ ചെറുതല്ല. കേരള ക്രിക്കറ്റ് അസോസിയേഷൻ തിരുവനന്തപുരം, കൊച്ചി, കോഴിക്കോട് എന്നിവിടങ്ങളിൽ കേന്ദ്രങ്ങൾ ഉൾപ്പെടെ സംസ്ഥാനത്തുടനീളം ക്രിക്കറ്റ് അക്കാദമികൾ നടത്തുന്നു. ഈ അക്കാദമികൾ അടിസ്ഥാന തലത്തിൽ ക്രിക്കറ്റ് പ്രതിഭകളെ വികസിപ്പിക്കുകയും പരിശീലനവും അടിസ്ഥാന സൗകര്യങ്ങളും നൽകുകയും ചെയ്യുന്നു. കേരള സ്റ്റേറ്റ് സ്പോർട്സ് കൗൺസിൽ പരിശീലന കേന്ദ്രങ്ങളിൽ വിവിധ കായിക ഇനങ്ങൾ ശ്രദ്ധ കേന്ദ്രീകരിച്ച് സംസ്ഥാനത്തുടനീളം പരിശീലന കേന്ദ്രങ്ങൾ നടത്തി വരികയാണ്. അടിസ്ഥാന വികസനം, കഴിവുകൾ തിരിച്ചറിയൽ, യുവ കായിക താരങ്ങൾക്കുള്ള പരിശീലനം എന്നിവയിൽ ഈ കേന്ദ്രങ്ങൾ നിർണായകമായ പങ്ക് വഹിക്കുന്നു. ഇന്ത്യൻ സൂപ്പർ ലീഗിൽ കേരള ബ്ലാസ്റ്റേഴ്സ് FC-യുമായി ബന്ധമുള്ള കേരള ബ്ലാസ്റ്റേഴ്സ് ഫുട്ബോൾ സ്കൂളുകൾ അടിസ്ഥാന തലത്തിൽ ഫുട്ബോൾ പ്രതിഭകളെ വളർത്തിയെടുക്കുവാൻ ലക്ഷ്യമിടുകയാണ്. അവർ കോച്ചിംഗ് പ്രോഗ്രാമുകൾ, നൈപുണ്യ വികസനം, യുവ ഫുട്ബോൾ പ്രേമികൾക്ക് അവസരങ്ങൾ എന്നിവ നൽകുകയാണ്. തിരുവനന്തപുരത്തെ സെൻറ് ജോസഫ് ബോക്സിംഗ് അക്കാദമി കേരളത്തിലെ ബോക്സിംഗ് പ്രോത്സാഹിപ്പിക്കുന്നതിൽ നിർണായകമായി പങ്കുവഹിച്ചു. കായിക രംഗത്ത് യുവ കായിക താരങ്ങളെ വികസിപ്പിക്കുന്നതിനുള്ള പ്രതിബദ്ധതയോടെ ബോക്സിംഗ് പ്രതിഭകളെ പരിശീലിപ്പിക്കുന്നതിനും പരിപോഷിപ്പിക്കുന്നതിനും അക്കാദമി ശ്രദ്ധ കേന്ദ്രീകരിക്കുന്നു. കേരള ബാസ്കറ്റ്ബോൾ അസോസിയേഷനുമായി അഫിലിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത ബാസ്കറ്റ്ബോൾ പരിശീലന കേന്ദ്രങ്ങൾ സംസ്ഥാനത്തുടനീളം പ്രവർത്തിക്കുന്നു. അവ യുവ ബാസ്കറ്റ്ബോൾ കളിക്കാർക്ക് പരിശീലനം സൗകര്യവും നൽകുകയാണ്. ഇത് കേരളത്തിലെ കായിക രംഗത്തിൻ്റെ വളർച്ചയ്ക്ക് സംഭാവന നൽകുന്നു. കോഴിക്കോട്ടെ ഫുട്ബോൾ പ്ലസ് റെസിഡൻഷ്യൽ ഫുട്ബോൾ അക്കാദമി യുവ ഫുട്ബോൾ താരങ്ങൾക്കായി സമഗ്ര പരിശീലനവും വികസന പരിപാടികളും നൽകുന്നതിൽ ശ്രദ്ധ കേന്ദ്രീകരിക്കുന്നു. ഇന്ന് നൈപുണ്യ വികസനം, തന്ത്രപരമായ ധാരണ, ശാരീരിക ക്ഷമത എന്നിവയിൽ ഊന്നൽ നൽകുകയാണ്. തിരുവനന്തപുരത്തെ കേരള സ്റ്റേറ്റ് അത്ലറ്റ്സ് അക്കാദമി അത്ലറ്റ്സ് പ്രതിഭകളുടെ വികസനത്തിനായി സമർപ്പിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നു. ട്രാക്ക് ആൻഡ് ഫീൽഡ് ഇവന്റുകളിൽ അത്ലറ്റുകൾക്ക് കോച്ചിംഗ്, ഇൻഫ്രാസ്ട്രക്ചർ പിന്തുണ, സേവനങ്ങൾ എന്നിവ ഇത് വാഗ്ദാനം ചെയ്യുന്നു. കേരള സ്റ്റേറ്റ് കരാട്ടെ അസോസിയേഷൻ സംസ്ഥാനത്തുടനീളം പരിശീലന കേന്ദ്രങ്ങൾ നടത്തുന്നു. കരാട്ടയുടെ വളർച്ച പ്രോത്സാഹിപ്പിക്കുകയും ഇവ കരാട്ട പ്രേമികൾക്ക് പരിശീലനം നൽകുകയും ചെയ്യുന്നു. മികവിൻ്റെ കേന്ദ്രങ്ങളും വഹിക്കുന്ന പങ്കിൻ്റെ ഉദാഹരണങ്ങളാണ് ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ പറഞ്ഞത്. പരിചയസമ്പന്നരായ പരിശീലകരിൽ നിന്ന് പ്രത്യേക പരിശീലനവും മാർഗനിർദ്ദേശവും നൽകിക്കൊണ്ട് കായിക അക്കാദമികൾ അത്ലറ്റുകളുടെ പ്രജനന കേന്ദ്രമായി പ്രവർത്തിക്കുകയാണ്. ഈ പരിപാടികൾ വ്യക്തികൾക്ക് അവരുടെ കഴിവുകൾ പരിഷ്കരിക്കുവാനും അവരുടെ കായിക രംഗത്തെ അഗാധമായ ധാരണ വികസിപ്പിക്കുവാനും വിജയത്തിന് ശക്തമായ അടിത്തറ പണിയാനും കഴിയുന്ന ഒരു അന്തരീക്ഷം സൃഷ്ടിക്കുന്നു. സൂക്ഷ്മമായ പരിശീലന വ്യവസ്ഥകളിലൂടെയും അത്യാധുനിക സൗകര്യങ്ങളിലേക്കുള്ള സാധ്യതകളിലൂടെയും കായിക താരങ്ങൾക്ക് അവരുടെ മുഴുവൻ കഴിവുകളും എത്തിച്ചേരാനാവും. സ്പോർട്സിൻ്റെ ഭാവി രൂപപ്പെടുത്തുന്നതിൽ സ്പോർട്സ് അക്കാദമികളും മികവിൻ്റെ കേന്ദ്രങ്ങളും സുപ്രധാനമാണ്. പ്രതിഭകൾക്കായുള്ള ഇന്റർ ക്യൂബിനേറ്റുകളായും നവീകരണത്തിനുള്ള ലാബറട്ടറികളായും സ്വഭാവ വികസനത്തിനുള്ള കേന്ദ്രങ്ങളായും അവ പ്രവർത്തിക്കുന്നു. ഇത്തരം സ്ഥാപനങ്ങൾ സ്ഥാപിക്കുന്നതിലൂടെ കായികക്ഷമതയുടെ നിലവാരം ഉയർത്തുക മാത്രമല്ല, നമ്മുടെ കായിക താരങ്ങളുടെ മൊത്തത്തിലുള്ള ക്ഷേമത്തിനും വിജയത്തിനും സംഭാവന നൽകുന്നു. ഈ സെഷൻ ഈ മേഖലയിൽ കൂടുതൽ ഉണർവ് നൽകട്ടെ എന്ന് ഞാൻ ആശംസിക്കുന്നു. സംസ്ഥാന സ്പോർട്സ് വകുപ്പും വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ വകുപ്പുമായി ചേർന്നുകൊണ്ട് അടുത്ത അക്കാഡമിക് ഇയറിൽ നിരവധി പദ്ധതികൾ ഞങ്ങൾ ആസൂത്രണം ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. ഒന്നത് കുട്ടികളുടെ പാഠപുസ്തകവുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട് കുട്ടികൾ പഠിക്കുന്ന കാര്യങ്ങളാണ്. മറ്റൊന്ന് നല്ല കായിക താരങ്ങളെ കണ്ടെത്തുന്ന കാര്യത്തിലാണ്. ഇപ്പം നടന്ന ദേശീയ അത്ലറ്റിക് മീറ്റിൽ കേരളത്തിലെ സ്കൂൾ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾക്ക് നല്ല നേട്ടങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടാക്കിയെടുക്കുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടി കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്. നമുക്കിവിടെ യഥാർത്ഥത്തിൽ മത്സരങ്ങളാണ് പലപ്പോഴും ഓരോ കുട്ടികളുടെയും കഴിവുകൾ തിരിച്ചറിയുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടിയുള്ള അവസരം ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്നു. ടൂർണമെൻറ്റുകൾ ഇന്നിപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് കേരളത്തെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം എല്ലാ അസോസിയേഷനും ഉണ്ടെങ്കിലും ഞാൻ അസോസിയേഷൻ്റെ പേരുകൾ വീണ്ടും ആവർത്തിക്കപ്പെടാൻ വേണ്ടി പോകുന്നില്ല. അസോസിയേഷൻ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിലും ശ്രദ്ധിക്കപ്പെടുന്ന നിലവാരമുള്ള ടൂർണമെൻറ്റുകൾ നടക്കുന്നില്ല എന്നുള്ളത്. അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ ഏറ്റവും നല്ല പ്രതിഭകളെ നമുക്ക് കണ്ടെത്തുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടി കഴിയുന്നില്ല. ഇപ്പം ഞാൻ ഫുട്ബോളുമായിട്ട് ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട് പ്രവർത്തിക്കുന്ന ഒരു ആളാണ്. കാസർഗോഡ് മുതൽ തിരുവനന്തപുരം വരെ 1 ഡസൻ നാഷണൽ ഫുട്ബോൾ ടൂർണമെൻറ്റുകൾ ഒരു കാലഘട്ടത്തിൽ നടന്നിരുന്നു. ആ 1 ഡസൻ ടൂർണമെൻറ്റിലൂടെ ദേശീയാടിസ്ഥാനത്തിൽ തന്നെ എത്രയോ ഫുട്ബോൾ താരങ്ങളെ നമുക്ക് കണ്ടെത്തുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടി കഴിയുകയാണ്. അപ്പം അതിപ്പോൾ നടക്കുന്നില്ല. ഒരു അസോസിയേഷനും അത് വേണ്ടത്ര ഗൗരവത്തോടുകൂടി കാണുന്നില്ല എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. രണ്ടാമത്തെ കാര്യം, നമ്മുടെ ഇതെല്ലാം നടത്തുന്നത് ഉപരിതലത്തിലുള്ള കുറേ ഈ രംഗത്ത് പ്രവർത്തിക്കുന്ന വിദഗ്ധന്മാരെ കൊണ്ടുവന്ന് ചർച്ച നടത്തിയിട്ടൊരു കാര്യമില്ലല്ലോ. ഗ്രാസ് റൂട്ടിൽ, നമ്മുടെ നാട്ടിൻപുറങ്ങളിൽ ഗ്രാസ് റൂട്ടിൽ നമുക്ക് ഈ കായിക രംഗത്തെ എങ്ങനെ കൊണ്ടെത്തിക്കാം എന്നുള്ളതാണ് ഏറ്റവും പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട പ്രശ്നം. അവിടെയാണ് സാമ്പത്തികത്തിൻ്റെ പ്രശ്നം വരുന്നത്, ദാരിദ്ര്യത്തിൻ്റെ പ്രശ്നമൊക്കെ വരുന്നത് അവിടെയാണ്. അക്കാര്യം നമുക്ക് വളരെ ഗൗരവത്തോടുകൂടി തന്നെ ആലോചിക്കേണ്ടതായിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഞാനിവിടെ കുറേ അക്കാഡമികളുടെ പേര് പറഞ്ഞു. നമ്മുടെ ഇന്നത്തെ ഒരു സാഹചര്യം വെച്ച് നോക്കിയാൽ ഇപ്പറഞ്ഞ അക്കാഡമികളിൽ ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒരു അക്കാഡമിയിൽ ഒരു സാധാരണക്കാരന് പ്രവേശനം കിട്ടുമോ? വളരെ പ്രയാസമാണ് പ്രവേശനം കിട്ടുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടി. അതാണ് നമുക്ക് ഗൗരവമായി ചർച്ച ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്. രാജ്യത്ത് വലിയ ദേശീയ താരങ്ങളായിട്ടുള്ള ആൾക്കാരുടെയൊക്കെ നേതൃത്വം നടത്തുന്ന അക്കാഡമികളിൽ നമ്മുടെ പാവപ്പെട്ട ഒരുത്തിന് നല്ല സ്കില്ലുള്ള ഒരു കുട്ടിക്ക് അഡ്മിഷൻ കിട്ടുമോ? ഇപ്പോൾ ഫുട്ബോൾ തന്നെ എടുക്കാം. ഈ എൻ്റെ തിരുവനന്തപുരത്തുള്ള തീരദേശത്തുള്ളവരാണ് ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ നമ്മുടെ പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട ക്ലബ്ബുകളുടെ കളിക്കാർ. അവർ കേരള പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട ടീമുകളുടെ കളിക്കാർ മാത്രമല്ല, കേരള ടീമിലും മറ്റ് പല ടീമുകളിലൊക്കെ തന്നെ ഉള്ള തീരദേശത്തുള്ളവരാണ്. വളരെ പാവങ്ങളാണ്, ദാരിദ്ര്യവാസികളാണ്, ഭയങ്കര ദാരിദ്ര്യമാണ്. അപ്പം അതാണ് നമുക്ക് ഈ അക്കാഡമികളെ എങ്ങനെ നമുക്ക് പ്രയോജനപ്പെടുത്താം, വലിയ വലിയ അക്കാഡമികളെ സാധാരണക്കാരന് വേണ്ടി എങ്ങനെ പ്രയോജനപ്പെടുത്താം. അവസരങ്ങളാണല്ലോ വ്യക്തികളെ സൃഷ്ടിക്കുന്നത്. ഏറ്റവും നന്നായി കളിക്കുന്നവർ ഉണ്ടാവാം, പക്ഷെ അവനൊരു അവസരം കിട്ടിയാൽ മാത്രമേ അത് പ്രകടിപ്പിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി കഴിയുള്ളൂ. മറ്റൊന്ന്, ഞാൻ ഇന്നലത്തെ ഉദ്ഘാടന ചടങ്ങിൽ പറഞ്ഞത്, ഞാൻ ഇപ്പോഴും അതിൽ ഉറച്ചു നിൽക്കുക. അസോസിയേഷനുകളുടെ ഈ തർക്കവും അസോസിയേഷനിൽ പിടിച്ചെടുക്കുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടിയുള്ള കാര്യവും, അസോസിയേഷനുകളിൽ കായിക താരങ്ങൾക്ക് യാതൊരു പങ്കുമില്ലാത്ത നിലപാട്, സ്പോർട്സ് രംഗവുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ടുള്ള ചിലർക്കൊന്നും ഒരു അഭിപ്രായം പറയാനുള്ള അവകാശമില്ലാതെ, സാമ്പത്തിക ശേഷിയുള്ളവർക്ക് കാശ് കൊടുത്ത അസോസിയേഷനുകൾ വിലയ്ക്ക് വാങ്ങാമെന്നുള്ള സ്ഥിതി നമുക്ക് ഒരിക്കലും ചോദിച്ചതല്ല. ഞാൻ വലിയൊരു സാമ്പത്തിക ശേഷിയുള്ളവരുത്തനാണെങ്കിൽ എനിക്ക് 5-10 അസോസിയേഷൻ വിലയ്ക്ക് വാങ്ങാം. അതാണ് കേരളത്തിൻ്റെ സാഹചര്യം. വിലയ്ക്ക് വാങ്ങുന്നതിനെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം ലാഭം ഉണ്ടാക്കാതെ ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒരു കായിക താരത്തെ വളർത്തിക്കൊണ്ടുവരുന്ന ഒരു ആഗ്രഹം ഉണ്ടാവും. അത് നമ്മൾ വളരെ ഗൗരവത്തോടുകൂടി ആലോചിക്കേണ്ടത് തന്നെയാണ്. ഈ അസോസിയേഷനിൽ നടക്കുന്ന ഈ തമ്മിൽ ഉള്ള പ്രശ്നങ്ങളും ഇപ്പം കേരളത്തിൽ തന്നെ നോക്ക്, പിളരാത്ത 1-2 അസോസിയേഷൻ ഉണ്ടാവാം, ബാക്കിയെല്ലാം 1, 2, 3 അസോസിയേഷനായി പിളർന്ന് നിൽക്കുകയാണ്. എങ്ങനെ കായിക രംഗം മുന്നോട്ട് പോകും? ഈ അബ്ദുൾ റഹ്മാൻ മന്ത്രി കിടന്ന് ഇത്രയും കഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടിട്ട് വല്ല കാര്യമുണ്ട്? അപ്പം അതുകൊണ്ട് ഇവിടെ വന്ന് കൂടിയിരിക്കുന്നവർ അക്കാര്യം വളരെ ഗൗരവത്തോടുകൂടി തന്നെ കാണേണ്ട ഒരു വിഷയമാണ്. മറ്റൊരു കാര്യം, നമുക്ക് സ്പോർട്സ് സ്കൂളുകളുണ്ടല്ലോ. സ്പോർട്സ് സ്കൂളിലായിരുന്നാലും നമ്മുടെ സ്കൂളുകളിലായിരുന്നാലും ട്രെയിനിങ് കൊടുക്കുന്ന കോച്ചസ് അവർ എല്ലാ നിലയിലും ഉന്നത നിലവാരം പുലർത്തുന്നവരാണ്. അത് വളരെ ഗൗരവമുള്ള വിഷയം തന്നെയാണ്. നമുക്കൊരിക്കലും ഗുസ്തി താരങ്ങൾ ഡൽഹിയിൽ നടത്തിയ പോലുള്ള സമരങ്ങൾ കേരളത്തിൽ പൊട്ടിപ്പുറപ്പെടാൻ വേണ്ടി പാടില്ല. ഞാൻ ഒരു മന്ത്രി എന്നുള്ള നിലയിൽ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ വകുപ്പുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട് ഒരുപാട് ഫയലുകൾ എൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് വരുന്നുണ്ട്. വരുന്ന ഫയലുകൾക്കൊന്നും വരുന്ന ഫയലുകളൊന്നും ഒരു ദാക്ഷിണ്യം കാണിക്കുന്നുമില്ല. അത് വേറെ വിഷയം. നമ്മളത് ഇത്രയും വലിയൊരു സദസ്സിൽ പരസ്പരമെങ്കിലും ചർച്ച ചെയ്യപ്പെടേണ്ട വിഷയമാണ്. പരസ്പരമെങ്കിലും നമുക്ക് ചർച്ച ചെയ്യപ്പെടേണ്ട വിഷയമാണ്. നമുക്കെല്ലാം അറിയാം ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞ കാര്യങ്ങൾ എന്താണെന്നുള്ളവർ നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും ഇവിടെ ഇരിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാവർക്കും തന്നെ അറിയാം. നമുക്കെല്ലാം മക്കളുണ്ട്, പേരക്കുട്ടികളുണ്ട്, അങ്ങനെ കുടുംബമായിട്ടൊക്കെ ജീവിക്കുന്നവരാണ്. അപ്പം ഇത്തരം കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ തന്നെ നമുക്കൊരു വലിയ യോഗത്തിൽ ചർച്ച ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റിയില്ലെങ്കിലും ചെറിയ യോഗങ്ങളിൽ ചർച്ച ചെയ്ത് നമുക്ക് ഇന്നുള്ളതിൽ നിന്നും ഈ സ്പോർട്സ് സബ്മിറ്റ് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ കേരളത്തിൻ്റെ വിവിധ അസോസിയേഷനുകൾ ഒരു പുനർചിന്തനം നടത്തണം. അവരുടെ പ്രവർത്തനം നടത്തിക്കൊണ്ട് പോകുന്നതിനെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം ഓരോ അസോസിയേഷനിലുമായിട്ട് ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട കായിക താരങ്ങളെ അതിൽ ഉൾപ്പെടുത്തണം. അവരുടെ അഭിപ്രായങ്ങളൂടെ കേൾക്കണം. കോച്ചസ് ഇതിൽ ഏറ്റവും പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട ഒരു ക്രമം നിർവഹിക്കേണ്ടവരാണ്. ആ കോച്ചസിന് നമ്മൾ പരിഗണന കൊടുക്കണം. ആ നിലയിൽ ഒരു സമൂല മാറ്റം ഉണ്ടാക്കിയെടുക്കുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടി കഴിയേണ്ടതായിട്ടുണ്ട്. അക്കാഡമികൾ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് സമ്പന്നന്മാർക്ക് വേണ്ടി മാത്രമുള്ള ഒരു സ്ഥാപനമായി മാറാതിരിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി കൂടി ശ്രദ്ധിക്കണമെന്നുള്ള കാര്യം മാത്രം പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് എൻ്റെ എളിയ വാക്കുകൾ അവസാനിപ്പിക്കുന്നു. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.
Thank you, Honorable Minister for General Education, Sri Sivankutti Avargal. Now I request Dr. G. Kishore, Regional Director, SAI and Principal LNCP for his presentation and address.
A very good afternoon to all. Most respected Honorable Minister for Education, who is chairing this session, Sri V. Shivankutti, Honorable Minister for Sports, Sri V. Abdul Rahman, my dear panelists, eminent and experts in various fields, Sri Vikram Pal, Sri N. V. Nishat Kumar, Sri Naveen Vishneya, Alberto Lesendla, Dr. Tyagarajan, and all eminent and distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen. A happy Republic Day. We are celebrating the 75th Republic Day of the country, and it is very, very important that we are in a very important mission too at this point of time for developing sports in the state and the country. And today's the session is on academies and high performance. I think this is one of the most important segment of sports development and promotion. So I request all the participants to keenly involve and attend to this session, because your participation, your contribution is very important to the success of this session. And we have been privileged to have here none other than the Honorable Minister for Education, Sri V. Shivankutti, who himself is a sports lover and sports promoter, chairing this session, and eminent panelists from different spheres and different areas of sports promotion, including Vikram Pal from infrastructure, eminent coaches Sri N. V. Nishat Kumar and Sri T. P. Ausep, and an academy co-founder Naveen Vaishneya, technical director of AC Milan Alberto. So we have people from different components who are participating, which determines the success of an academy. I think we are all aware about the importance of academies and high performance center. Kerala is a state which has the cradle for sports promotion all over India, all over the country. And throughout the country, we admired our sports schools. Before no academies were prevalent, before new high performance centers were there, our G.V. Raja Sports School and Kannur Sports Division has produced one of the world's best athletes. I need not to take the name, you are all aware, but they have been the products of these great institutions. And we should cherish that this institution has done a commendable job for development of sports in the state and the country. But now with the time passing, there are a lot of demands, lot of changes that has come up with the technology coming into, and now it is a place where we need to only not sports training and coaching should happen, but we need to have different other technological components which involve sports science, involvement of sports science and technology, which need to be involved into the sports training, then only it comes to the success. sports science and the sports training has become very, very advanced and scientific. Like we have in education a system from starting from kindergarten, racing to D-Lit. We have different structure of curriculum and syllabus followed for each and every segments, every sphere of our education from kindergarten till we raise to maybe primary, upper primary, to high school, higher secondary school, graduation, post-graduation. So it is sports training has also become so advanced that each segment, each part of training, each time of training, there is a different structured curriculum and structured instructions and coaching methodology to be followed. The coaching methodology has become so comprehensive that every science has got a role to play in it. And it is a composition, the sports scientists and the coaches jointly get together and they plan the way in which the athlete from the grassroots need to be proven to the top level, to the Olympic level and to the podium finish. So in this perspective, this session has got utmost relevance because we have a galaxy of people, those who are in the panel and those who are there participating who belongs to various segments. We have people from the sports industry, we have people from the coaching sector, we have people from the physical education side, we have sports founders of the various sports academies, we have technical directors, we have high performance directors. So we have people from who are looking after. So what we are pondering into or what we are trying to deliberate today would be on how exactly we would like to weigh out a strategy where we can bring the Kerala sports or the Indian sports to the pinnacles and starting from the, from various sports disciplines. I would like to bring upon some of the various key areas which I think our panelists would be deliberating. That would be the player development, academic integration, sports science and technology, infrastructure and facilities, coach development, funding and sponsorship, global comparison, best practices that can be followed and learned from successful models, challenges and solution, and emerging trends in sports training and high performance programs. So these are all the components. I am sure that the experts, the panelists will be definitely dwelling into the deeper areas of each of these segments and with the active participants of all of you. And that is why I told your participation, your active involvement is very important. And I think with your involvement, I think this session will be one of the best of this summit. I once again appreciate the excellent effort made by these organizers and welcome all the panelists and respected chair to this section. Thank you very much. I think we will start with the panel discussions. The first one is listed here is Sri Vikram Pal, industrial specialist, who would be taking up his session for us.
Very good afternoon, everyone. Honorable Minister for Higher Education, my panelists, my fellow panelists, and the dear audience and sports stakeholders, I would say, not participants, because all of you would play a key role in ensuring the success of organizing such game changer events in the state of Kerala. International Sports Summit Kerala is not just focusing on building infrastructure or building high performance centers, but I believe it's a game changer event to bring in new investments, bring in CSR funding into play, ensuring there is a proper sports policy which is not just on paper but also in execution. It's executed as per the papers. When we talk about high performance centers, why do we build high performance centers? Why do we build center of excellence in any part of the state? The most important aspect is to have better results at the elite level, ensure there are fewer injuries, and I'll dig deep into how these things are achieved through setting up specific infrastructure at a high performance center. The most important factor is high performance centers represent excellence, cross organizational use of infrastructure, for continuing education concepts and know-how. When we talk about infrastructure setup for a high-performance center, it includes the manpower, which are at par with delivering excellence for elite-level athletes, representing the national team in the national program. In terms of infrastructure, we have array of infras which are required to set up high-performance centers, starting from ensuring the top-notch field of play services, field of court services are prepared and delivered for such athletes. And when I said cross-organization requirements, it meant at these centers we are not just giving a setup for using field of play activities, but we are also extending it to using sports medicine, sports analytics, and education, bringing the education angle also. Because when we get into the mode of giving such state-of-the-art facilities to an elite athlete, it is also important for an overall growth, a holistic development plan to be in place for such athletes. Because education plays a very important role in sports. In terms of utilization of such centers, sadly we don't have centers which are utilized throughout the year. We have centers which are utilized only for sports specific purposes. Looking at the sports culture wherein the academies or centers are set up in places like Europe or in Pan America, the utilization is more than 90%. Why? Because it's not restricted just to the utilization of sports activities, but also augmenting the utilization by involving retails, by involving a sports club culture wherein families and extended families participate. Also keep on building up on the facilities which are existing at a high performance centers by consistently augmenting the educational aspect, conducting summits like these, conducting conclaves, whereas there is knowledge sharing and structure is keep on building with utilization. So setting up a high performance center nowadays, it's always advisable not just restricted to utilization of the field of play activities or sports science activities, not just limiting it to the athlete specific center, but also to ensure it becomes a self-sustaining model wherein a sustainable revenue model is in place, so that such centers don't just rely on government funding, it relies on its own capacity, wherein we extend such centers for retail outsourcing, for commercial events, for private events, and call it a sport entertainment hub. So these are certain aspects which I wanted to share with you in terms of infrastructure setup for such high performance centers. And I would like to thank the Honorable Minister for Higher Education and Honorable Minister for Sports for having me here. And thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Vikram Pal, for throwing light into the importance of infrastructure. Now I request Sri Alberto Lesendla, Technical Director, to give his address.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for the government for the invitation. Happy Republic Day. And actually today I will show what's the AC Milan idea about academies and high performance centers. So we should understand that we need to have a focus, what we want to do, the point that we want to reach. And so me, it's 2 years that I'm based here in Kerala. I came to know very well now this state, this unbelievable state, and the passion that they have for football. Everyone, kids, elder people, it's unbelievable. But probably we need to put this passion in the proper way, in the proper track to develop in a professional top player. So our target is to start with the youngest generation. We start from 4 years old to 16, 17, and try to build the future football player. So in the beginning, I think it's better to explain what is the AC Milan vision about the academy project. So it's provide the most comprehensive academy project in the sports industry, share the Milan know-how comprised of the club's framework elements, courses, drills, together with all supporting conceptual and practical AP, analytic and tools, nurturing young talents inside and outside the pitch. Why inside and outside the pitch? Because we believe it's important to give the chance. We need to be a support for the families that choose to, they trust us to help them to grow up and develop their younger kids. So we need to be a support not only in the ground but also outside of the ground, because we become part of their education. So what's the way how AC Milan run the academies? The AC Milan International Academies Project offers trainings dedicated to the coaching and managerial staff of its partners by promoting and continuously dialogue between the club, the parents and local institution, which aims to spread the values of sport and AC Milan throughout the territory. So we want to leave a line, we want to leave a sign in Kerala territory, and we want to support the whole football system from the basement. The on-site presence of an AC Milan Rossoneri coach, in this case me, the training meetings with the Milan Academy staff, the organization and recreation, sporting and commercial events, as well as develop of numbers of dedicated service, are just some of the benefits of the project that aims not only unreservedly share AC Milan's coaching and organizational methodology, but also to generate and sporting culture and footballing excellence by supporting initiatives to introduce sport to young people and specialization in football for an under-18 audience. Each international academy is structured around the Milan method, which has been adapted to each specific socio-cultural context. When we go abroad, we reach a country, a different country. We don't want to be colonizer. We don't want to go in a place and say, okay, from today we change the way how we work. We want to share. We want to give and have the know-how. So I think it's very important, crucial point. And which answers the technical, tactical, coordinative, physical, athletic and social components of the game of football. In doing so, accompanying every child and athlete in their human and sporting development. If you can see again, the part of human and sporting development is put together, because for us it's really, really, really important. So where we are right now, AC Milan International Academy are based in Spain, Switzerland, Sweden, Romania, Kuwait, India, in the state of Kerala, Vietnam and Japan. Soon we will open also in the United States. So as you can see, we are spread almost around the world. Me personally, I have been also in Morocco and Peru in the past. So now that projects are done, so we are, I changed nations. But let's talk about what we do here in Kerala. I think it's more interesting. So why I choose the same picture, I just add the word Kerala. Why? Because we are totally connected with the AC Milan world. Like, we are not a franchising. This is an official academy. What it happened in the AC Milan headquarters, it's also shared with us, because we are the AC Milan, we represent AC Milan in the state of India and especially in Kerala. So how it happened is, why Kerala? Because in 2019, I guess, one association which is called Calicut Sport City was approached AC Milan asking if it was possible to start the project, the academy project here in India, in Kerala. So AC Milan had made his homework, like they made the research, they came and visit the place, they understood there is a good local football culture, so they thought that it's the proper place to start the project, a project like that. So, and they start to, since 2022, we finally start the project with the academies. Again, what's the vision? It's to help the football system to grow up. No, this is me with the kids in Calicut during the training. I put some pictures because I believe it's more easy to understand what's going on. So how we are structured here? We are spread in 3 districts right now, Calicut, Malappuram and Ernakulam. In total we have 12 centers plus 1 residential academy in Calicut, in Mukkam. We have now 23 licensed coaches, 7 coordinators, 4 people that work in the office, and plus 3 internship. And we have around 600 kids. Obviously, when we say kids, we consider boys and girls. Each, they have the same important. Sorry. I want to clear one point, which is very important for me personally and for AC Milan, that we have in that 600 kids from 4 to 16, we have also around 20-25 girls in different ages groups. Our target is to open a pure female AC Milan academy in Kerala. If we didn't do yet, it's because we are still in the phase of structure. So we are structuring. So when we will be ready, we will definitely start this project because everyone has the rights to play football. And here I can see there are many girls that want to play football. So we need to be able to afford this need for them. So I put a small video. It's like 10 seconds video that I believe it explains very well what is AC Milan Academy project here. I hope I'm able to start it. Okay. This is just 10 seconds video. Why I want to put this video? I have a couple of questions for you. What did you notice? If you want, we can play it again, I guess. No, I want to go back. Okay. What do you notice? Look in this video. Okay. So, I'll help you. Who said build up from back? Very good. Then we need another summit to talk about build up, so I will skip that part. I believe in this video we can see, so for example, this guy that is having the ball, last year was can I say, the typical Kerala player, very selfish, full skillful, but tactically very poor. So while working with us, he's improving a lot. So for example, we can analyze, he was looking for an high pass to his friend, he didn't get the chance, so he chose to play back, which is very uncommon. This is under 13 category. Here it's very uncommon. The keeper, what he does? He doesn't play long ball. The keeper goes and dribbles the ball. He tried dribbling to the opponent. See? I don't know, who has a small football knowledge, I don't know how many kids that age you saw here in Kerala doing that. I don't think so. So what is the meaning? We put the keeper, the player, the guys in the proper, in his comfort zone to be able to do that, because our staff will never blame him if he try to do that and will miss the ball and they score, because they are under 13. It's part of the process. We have to develop player. We cannot follow the results right now. Obviously, everyone likes to win, everyone, but there is way and way to win. And if we want to develop and we want to be a good academy and high performance centers, we need to create and develop player, absolutely. Otherwise, our mission is not good. Nothing we will develop here. So, in the beginning of my job here in Kerala is to change this culture that I still can see a lot. And I'm struggling very much when I attend some tournaments and I see opponent teams that they don't allow some players to play. Why? Because they need to win the match. Make everyone play. At the end, you will have, when they will grow up, when they will be 17, 18, you will not have 7 players. You will have 15, 16 players ready to effort your first team, ready to play in the first division. That's the view. Anyway, we go ahead. So, what about our high performance centers? From last July, we start our residential academy program. We have 60 spots, but soon it will become 80 spots. We have a new generation here on our side turf, and plus the gym will be ready in March, because I believe we need to do steps in the proper timing. We don't want to come and say, okay, we have to do this very fast, and then we waste time, energy, and budget too. So everything has to have the proper step. As you can see, I'm sorry for the picture, but it was the only good one that I had. I'm not a good photographer. Let's go. So what we did until now, I put here a couple of points that we already reached, a couple of targets that we already reached in the last 2 years of activity. Again, we are very young academy, and so we need to have the proper timing to be well structured, but I believe we are on the good way. So, for example, here you can see Christian Panucci and my friend Hayem Vigin to the AC Milan Academy opening ceremony we had in Kochi. Christian Panucci is a former AC Milan player, Real Madrid player. He was here in Kerala. I came for the opening ceremony. Hayem Vigin, I don't need to present to you, I guess. Then let's go ahead. We went in Italy for a tournament. On the left, you can see a picture during the parade. We were having fun with the kids on the streets. And on the right side, we attended the Champions League match, Milan-Napoli quarterfinal last year. It was an unbelievable experience for them. Then last July, we attended in Bangalore a tournament with 3 teams. We were the only team with 3 categories. We brought there all around 60 kids. And actually, I was sure that we were not ready for that kind of tournament, okay? But I wanted to attend it. Why? Because it's part of the process to experience what happened outside of our home garden, okay? So if I always challenge my brother in my house, nothing will change. I need to challenge something new, something that I don't know. I need to experience more. So even if we were not ready and the results actually were not good, we choose with the partner to attend anyway the tournament, because it will be. I was sure it was going to be a good experience for them. And I have to be honest, after that experience, something changed in the players. So they, only in 3 days of tournament, we switch on a lights on them, and they start to perform after much better. So what's the meaning? We don't need to be scared to do activities and to do projects, because we need to do that. More they play, more they improve. Otherwise, it's a waste time. Then about Kerala Football Association Youth League, we attend also the local tournaments. I have a question. Still, it's not clear for me how the local federation can organize tournament in that kind of facilities, because I'm pretty sure there are better facilities in Kerala, but I don't know why we still are looking for mud ground and everything. So it will be a good step for the federation to support the academies to do and organize tournaments in the proper facilities. So also the kids can enjoy much more. But anyway, this is another point, but that I needed to underline. So with under 15, first time that we attend the tournament in the history, we won the league. And under 17, we get second place. We were runners, we lost the final. And with under 13, we went to the second stage. We were the only academy in Calicut district to be able, with all three teams, to perform very well and reach the second stage. Then with one team we won, with the other team we got second. And I think this is the proper results of the good job that we are doing, even if it's only 2 years of work. Why? Because the way how we work is totally different, and it's working very much here. Then we had another activity in Milan, in AC Milan headquarters, which is called Milan Experience. So here we can see one of our players enjoy another Champions League match in San Siro. And on the right side, you can see a picture from Kerala players. This is your proud guys. They were having training in the AC Milan youth facilities, training from AC Milan coach. So it was an unbelievable experience. In this time, we had the chance to also to attend to visit the AC Milan headquarters and the AC Milan museum. Then, when we went to the stadium, we had the chance to walk on the San Siro pitch and also to visit the changing room in the stadium before the match. And then the guys, they had an amazing opportunity to meet someone. I don't know if anyone recognized that guy in the middle. He's a bit older. Who? Sorry? Exactly. We are talking about Franco Baresi. I think the best defender ever in football history. So our guys were able to meet him, and to have also, we had the chance to make him some questions, how they can improve. It was an unbelievable experience. What else? I'm close to finish. Also, beside with the Academy project, with Fondazione Milan, with the AC Milan Foundation, we provide in this case in Calicut, in Venerini School, 50 scholarship to the students of the school to effort one full season of football or any other sport they would like to do. We think it's very important, the sport side in the grow, so it's important that we are able to help them in somehow. And plus, we are rebuilding, renewing the sports facilities in the school. So in the picture you can see, I went for the inauguration of the project. In the picture you can see in the background, it was a mud ground. Now it become a tough ground, and it will be a polyvalent ground. So you can play football, basketball, and volleyball, this is very important. And that's all. That's our plan here in Kerala. So the point that I want to really underline is that what's the meaning to be an high performance centers? We need to understand what is an high performance centers, because when we have kids, players that they are with us, we need to take care about them 360 degrees. So even if we are able to help them during their journey of growth by pitch side and outside of the pitch, Only in that moment we can be considered high performance centers. That's our vision. Thank you. Not yet. Since we start from the beginning, we are focusing those three centers. Now that it's already a couple of years that we are structured, we will start to expand in other centers. I know, we know very well there are many players. That's why AC Milan is here. Thank you.
That was wonderful, and I think we should give a big round of applause to Mr. Alberto Lascentla. You are doing a great job by bringing the latest training methodology followed by AC Milan in Kerala, and it is a great achievement that within a short time you could select 600 kids, promising kids from the three districts, Calicut, Malappuram and Ernakulam, and 23 licensed coaches are training them. I am sure this is going to be a landmark and many eminent sports footballers will emerge. Thank you very much, Mr. Alberto Lascentla. Since the Honorable Minister of Education has many other engagements, he would like to leave. We would like to present a memento to Sri V. Shivankuti, Honorable Minister for Education, for being chairing these sessions.
Ex-Earnest Sir, President Sports Council, Kollam. As a token of love from our side, a memento is being presented to our Honorable Minister for General Education, Sri V. Shivankuti. Please accept this memento as a token of love, gratitude and remembrance from our sir.
Next in the panel is Sri N.V. Nishad Kumar, who needs no introduction, and eminent coach, former national coach, academician, and even now very active in the field. May I request Sri N.V. Nishad Kumar, the coach, for his address, please.
No. When you ask me, I'll stop it. Yeah, I'll try. I'll try my best to stop it. But if you can give me a hint. Namaskar to everybody. Now, I bow to you. I bow to the divine in you, actually. That's what it represents, Now it is an ornamental thing, we don't do it. We buy high, like that. But I like to be an Indian and I want to be like this. Okay, I don't know from where to start. But I'm so happy that both the sports minister and the educational minister is here. So I pleaded him that, sir, you please be here, at least to hear me and go. Then he said, Yeah, he's ready for that. You know, the topic is on academies and higher level performance. You know, we all strive very seriously to bring excellence in sports. But I don't know. You know, action and thought will, in our process of making things, our thought will go like this and our action will go like this. It goes in parallel. And it never converges. But I have to appreciate the sports minister for making a paradigm shift. And again, we will be saying after some time, again, we need a paradigm shift. But we don't keep on telling every time paradigm shift, and nothing happens. But I think this time, let us pray to God and let us all join hands together and see that this will happen now. You know, 2012 sports policy in Kerala, we had a lot of hopes, we had a lot of promises. And by 2015, sports becomes a part of the curriculum. It becomes an integral part of the system. But later we found that we are not having physical education teacher in the schools, proper physical education teachers. And then from where we will make it? When we talk about higher level performance and academies, you need very strong foundation, you know. It is not by talking. It has to be in action. Thoughts, everybody can. And the thoughts is not to come from here. It has to come from here. And the action also has to come from here. Not from here. Here everybody can do it. Unless and until it comes from here, it is impossible. We can only talk. We can keep on talking about it. And about coaches, about the coaches community. You know, we have wonderful coaches in the country. Wonderful coaches. Both educationally and skillful coaches we have in the country. Are we taking care of them the way they are supposed to be? I always feel that coaches are like wine. The more it sits, the better the wine is. But even that is a big question mark. So what I wanted, because all the ministers, everybody is here. Now there is a collaboration between the education, the local self-government, the sports ministry. They all are joined hands and doing the things. That is what the sports policy says. But I don't know how far, you know, like, because I am from Sports Authority of India, I am working under my very, very dear, and you know, like, I respect a lot my sir, Dr. Kishore. We worked under him. And we are so happy that we are working under him. And we have a system there, no doubt about it. But still, even there also, we are making baby steps. We wanted long strides, long steps to move forward. For that, the budget allocation of Kerala is 135 crores, 135.75 crores, 5 crores more than the last one. And the center is having somewhere around 3,397 crores, something like that, where there was a hike of 11%. You know, we cannot say that that is very big. We cannot say that. India is going marching towards the third biggest economy in the world. But can we say that the 11% hike is okay? Or even Kerala is having 135 crores? No. If you want to buy the equipments, what is the procedure of the state government or the central government? L1. L1. And when you go for L1, the most and the cheapest thing you will be getting. And what we say, we have to provide them with the best equipments. But we buy the cheapest equipment. We say we want to buy the best one, but we do buy the cheapest one. And then we say higher level performance. It is impossible. It is impossible. So, what I would like to say that, right from the nursery school onwards, yesterday somebody was talking, like you just leave the kids like that to play. You can allow the kids to play, let them have the freedom to play. If you give 30 minutes to play, 5 minutes they have to be under you to learn the skills. The children like to play. Don't be, don't get in between the children, let them play. But from the very beginning, you have to learn and you teach the basic skills to them. You tell them to dance, no problem, during your class hours in athletics. But then, out of 30 minutes, 25 minutes, let them play the way they want. And there is no supervision. Supervision is only for not getting injured. But then, the last 5 minutes, you make them to march up there, high knee lift. The children will learn. They go to their parents and say that today my teacher taught me to do high knee lift. So the students cannot be left like that. They cannot be, because I teach the Olympic level athletes also, and I am teaching very young kids. My son knows it. Even today I trained and I came. I can do that. That is why I am saying, because I am a technocrat. I am not a bureaucrat. I am a technocrat. So I can say very boldly and loudly. So, to make it high level performance, you have to start right from, like everybody say, grassroots. And the money has to pump into the grassroots. Kadirinmel Valamekana Parivadi. We need from the grassroots. And if we say, it's not only saying, we have to do it. We have to do it. Like all these years, I am having 38 years of service as a coach. And I have seen the ups and downs. I have seen how the sports is growing in this country. It was an undulation, but it was ascending. Sports was going up. I am not, even inside, it was going up. But it was having undulation. It's in an ascending order. But I am telling you now, Sports Authority of India is, I cannot say it is undulation. It is ascending. Sports Authority of India is making a leap as far as sport is concerned. But it doesn't mean that everything is all right. Even there we have problems, but we try to rectify that. And I think all the people, like in the department or the government, we hope that they will be doing, and we want it. You see, I try to say, like the coaching community. Now what I came to know, what is the salary of a coach? What is the salary of a coach? A contract coach. And I want to, see really I want to name some people, but it is not good, so I don't name him in front of the crowd. They say that, why you want to give 1 lakh to you do it, you take 1 lakh rupee and you share it for 4 people. So that 25,000 each. This is the attitude of the people. And say that we want higher level performance. Impossible. See, we have to understand one thing. You know the wheel, the center is a hub. Or you can say that axle. And around the wheel there are spokes. The hub or the axle is the coach. And the spokes are all the other things, like sports science, management, everything will come in that one as a spoke. And the day has to come where the coach has to be the axle or the hub of the wheel. Please go through and, I think, everybody have here all the machines or cars and all the things. Please go through, and find that what is axle and what is hub. Then you will have more clarity on what I am trying to say. So, why we say that all the things, because all the people are here. The sports minister is here. He should also hear. Because, it is a state now. I being, first is I'm an Indian. No doubt I'm an Indian. But at the same time I'm a Keralite. And my voice has to be heard. Not mine alone, everybody's voice has to be heard. And it's a good forum that, our minister is here. And they are also hearing. We want to hear. We want them to hear. And we hope that, as I told you at the very beginning, in a big hats off, sir, to you for making this a wonderful, wonderful program. And, coming forward, to have such a program, with some doubt, I first attended here. But after seeing it, I wanted to criticize, but now I cannot criticize because it is a wonderful platform, and you and your group has made it wonderful. And with these words, I want to talk a lot, but because they already told me, how long I'll take. But then I said, you please crush me at my back, then I will stop. So, but I think, can you stretch me now? Or I can stop? Huh? Oh, sorry. He is telling it's already 15 minutes. Sorry. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nishad Kumar, for his wonderful address. He has stretched down the need of the requirement of thought and action in coaching process, and also about the paradigm shift required in the process of coaching. And he highlighted the priority and importance of the coaching community, and pointing out it should be athlete-centric and coach-driven. Thank you very much. Now from coaching we will move towards sports science. We have an eminent sports scientist with us, Dr. Tyagarajan, who is the sports scientist at Center for Sports Science in Chennai, one of the leading sports science institute in the country. May I request Dr. Tyagarajan for his session, please.
Thank you, Dr. Kishore, and honorable ministers, and my chairpersons, my co-panelists, delegates, audience. I have a PowerPoint presentation to share with you. Can it share with, please, from the console? So at the outset, I'm thrilled to be here at the International Sports Science Kerala Conclave, and it's a great opportunity for us to get together on a same platform to exchange ideas. So I'm from this Sri Ramachandra Center for Sports Science, at the Sri Ramachandra University in Chennai, and I am going to share with you what models we follow at our high performance academy. And we have a model, actually every one of us have the same model, like through sports medicine and sports related services and sports science. When we apply it to sports, we can get success for our country and for our state. So this is what we specialize in doing through sports science, sports medicine education and research and services. So we have a tie-up with many international organizations, including some from Australia, some from UK, and we are proud to say that we are the first center in India to have got the FIFA Asian Football Federation accreditation as a sports science center of excellence. Also, we are accredited by the International Cricket Committee for fast bowling biomechanics. We clear the bowlers whether they have a good action or suspect action. So some of our bowlers from Kerala also have come for testing. And we work very closely with the Government of India, Government of Kerala, and also governments of Tamil Nadu, Government of Bihar for sports science related projects. So this is my colleague, and he is the founder of this center. And this is the AFC accreditation and Government of India accreditation we recently got. The ICC officials frequently come, and we have the largest, one of the largest biomechanics labs in India for sports performance analysis. And talking about infrastructure, we have built an infrastructure of our own fund. We are a private university, and we try to make it self-sufficient through sports education programs and sports services. So that is a few slides about our high performance center and multi-sports indoor center with world standard facilities like swimming pool, hydrotherapy, sports science labs including isokinetic, exercise physiology labs, treadmill, and sports podiatry is a separate field that we do. We make custom-made insoles, and we have a high altitude training chamber, and the biomechanics lab is a very unique feature that we have. We do analysis for a lot of sports including running, tennis, football, rowing, and we have international experts on the panel, because as a previous speaker said, we need to borrow some knowledge from the previous existing centers of knowledge. So we do that from all around the world. We have our own in-house team doing comprehensive athlete assessments, right from medical, musculoskeletal, exercise physiology, biomechanical testings. So it's a head-to-toe complete analysis of the athletes. And we do have sports education courses. We are the first university in India to have started many courses in sports medicine and sports sciences. We have a running relationship with the NIS Patiala, offering online courses also for sports science. And research on several aspects, because most of the research has been done on Western population. We are doing the research on Indian population also, about their anthropometry, their sports performance. So we have a Khelo India academies in our sports science center that includes rowing, weightlifting, and shooting, and we have included hockey also a few years back. So Padma Shri Mr. Bhaskaran, who was 1980 Olympic gold medalist in hockey, he is the director for our hockey. So we have a hockey high performance center. We have a water sports center also for rowing, canoeing, kayaking, producing potential Olympic athletes. We do use a lot of technology for these sports, and we have been support for Chennai FC, the ISL football club, who came to us in 2017 with a bottom finish and lot of injuries. And in 2018, next year, the Chennai FC lifted the cup with least amount of injuries. That is one of the success stories with us. So we have had Dow Watmore coaching our cricket center, and Ashwin and all these players. And we focus on many other sports also. So my message here is science, when it is combined with sports, it's definitely going to help the coaches, players, the administrators and everyone. And probably along with strength, skill, both are which needed for sports. If we add the third S, science, and then we'll have the fourth S, that is success. So that is my short story. Thanks for the great opportunity, Mr. Kishore and Honorable Ministers. So I would like to interact during the lunchtime. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. I think I stuck to the time.
Thank you, Dr. Tyagarajan. He has made a very short and sweet presentation and stressed on the application of sports science into the coaching and how important it is that the coaches should make best use of the sports science facilities. And there is a lot of research going on, both Western and Indian in CSS Chennai. I think we need also to have the sports science as an ingredient to any high performance center. So I think his session throws light on the importance of sports science. And thank you very much, Dr. Tyagarajan. Now we have an eminent coach with us, one of the veterans, one of senior most coach, Sri T.P. Ausip, and who needs no introduction in the state of Kerala. And I humbly welcome Sri T.P. Ausip for his session, please.
द्रोणाचार्य पुरस्कार 2021 श्री टीपी औसिफ। श्री टीपी औसिफ ने बॉबी एलोसियस हाई जंप, अंजू बॉबी जॉर्ज लॉन्ग जंप, लेखा थॉमस लॉन्ग जंप, एनसी जोसेफ, शीना एनबी ट्रिपल जंप जैसे एथलीटों को प्रशिक्षित किया है। श्री टीपी औसिफ को कोचिंग के क्षेत्र में उनकी उपलब्धियों को मान्यता प्रदान करते हुए वर्ष 2021 के लिए द्रोणाचार्य पुरस्कार जीवन पर्यंत से सम्मानित किया जाता है। श्री टीपी औसिफ।
Honorable Sports Minister Sri Abdul Rahul, respected Dr. Kishore, LNCP Principal, distinguished dignitaries on the dais, my colleagues and ladies and gentlemen. An Olympic athletic gold medal for India through the effort of Government of Kerala is my dream. My name is T.P. Ausip, former national athletic coach, and have been in this field since 1978 as a coach, and still I am giving training to some of my horizontal jumpers. And as an athlete, I have taken part in many meets, including national athletic meet, but I did not get any medal in the national level. I understood later on that it is just because of certain what you call qualities which I do not have to become an international medalist. I think it is due to the lack of biomotor qualities and my physical and physiological qualities. So then and there I thought, as I could not win a medal in international meet, it was my burning desire to nurture an athlete who can win a medal in Olympics. But still it is not materialized. But there are a few people who could be winner in the international level. Those athletes are Bobby Aloysius, I trained her 12 years, Lekha Thomas 12 years, Sandra Babu 9 years, Anju Bobby George 3 years, latest person Eldo Paul, who won a gold medal in the Commonwealth Games. I trained him 3 years. And also many more people are there. See, then now presently I am training 4 athletes, and out of those 4 athletes, 3 could win medal in the All India Inter-University Athletic Meet. Among those 3 people, Sebastian Vies is a triple jumper gold medalist, and he was adjudged as the best athlete of the All India Inter-University Meet. Now, my presentation is on the basis of my experience. I am not an expert in biomechanics or exercise physiology or anything that sort. It is my experience as a coach as well as an athlete. I would like to share a few things. Thank God Sports Ministry is here, and my points particularly is focused on his attention. What I wanted to bring to your point is that Kerala is a state which is gifted by what it is, sprinters and jumpers, especially jumpers. You know, there are a lot of prominent international medalists, jumpers, namely T.C. Yohanan, Suresh Babu, Raghunathan, Shyam Kumar, like that. Now presently coming back to the present stage, you can say Bobby Aloysius, Leonard Bobby Aloysius, Anju Robert Bobby. Now one girl named Sandra Babu is coming up, and I started training her right at the age of 12. Now she is she is at the age of 23. Now, as there is no infrastructure who can be trained in the advanced level as well as in elite level, I advised her to go to JSW where the facilities are at international level. So, now what I want to bring to the notice of the important people, including Minister, is that to produce an athlete who can win a medal in the Olympics, I think we need potential athletes. The athletes should be selected such a way, observing their physical and physiological qualities, their posture, their attitude, as well as their educational backup, things like that. A person who is unless he is educationally qualified, unless he has a burning desire with a positive attitude, one cannot improve further, you know. And not only that, the coaches who are training those athletes should have certain qualities. Qualities means they also should have good qualities like values, character, integrity, positive attitude, things like that. You know? So now we are not, the people the international medalists should be given, getting very good encouragement, but unless they get international level medal, in our state especially, they don't care about those people, That is a tragedy. Another thing, what I want to bring to your notice is what you call a weak, that is the strength part of it I mentioned. The tweets are, people are taking drugs to improve their performance. That is a threat to the fraternity of sportsmen. That should be avoided. Another thing, to construct a stadium with a 400 meters track and all, it is very expensive. A state like Kerala cannot afford more than one or two such tracks, So what I wanted to tell, another point is the climate what we have is extreme. Almost 6 months it is raining. Almost another 6 months it is too hot with the humidity. And those things are a threat to our development of especially athletics. Then another thing is the attitude of the ignorant attitude of power towards Indian sportsmen. The people those who are ruling means if I say certain people may not like it, but I tell you, sports ministry down, sports council through, federation and all, they are the people who are supposed to encourage and promote in all the respect for the development of sports, but it is lacking here, not up to a standard as compared to other states. Another thing I wanted to tell you is that the people, those who are really working behind the success of the athletes, sportsmen, are ignored and not given any greater care and attention, especially as far as their salary is concerned, as well as the facilities given to the athletes, and plus coaches also not up to the mark. So my another thing, the challenges from an athlete's perspective. Why people are reluctant to involve in athletics? One of the reasons is away from home, continuously deserted from loved ones at very young age. Nowadays the parents, we have got in Kerala, especially it is a nucleus family. At the most 1 or 2 children are there, And they want to give the great care and attention to their children. But conducting coaching camp away from state, generally it is conducted at Bangalore, Patela, Delhi like that, and it is a very great concern for the parents as well as the security of the the mental peace of the athletes also. Another thing, away from climate, as I already mentioned, it is self-explanatory. Away from education, that is the most important thing, attending coaching camp away from their hometown is a problem. Their education side goes weak and their future will be dull. So this is one of the most important thing, Many people are reluctant to send their children to national coaching camp which are conducted away from state. That is another drawback. Then insecurity, no security available for others who are unable to achieve international levels. In a year, you can find more than 1,000 IAS officers are coming out from India. Whereas national champion in sprints, only 3. 3 gold medals are coming out. 3 means 1 in the All India, Open National Athletic meet, only 1 fellow is coming first. Then comes interstate, only 1 fellow comes. Then comes federation cup. Only these 3 meets, And even if see, it is very difficult to come, win a gold medal for everybody. Only 3 people can. Whereas other IAS officers, I already mentioned, more than 1,000 is coming out. So, what happened, unless you win a medal in international level, the feature of the security of the athletes is in darkness. The people, those who are winning a medal in state level or all India university level will be given any benefit. And as such, once they finish their degree and they'll be wandering here and there. And I know people, neither they got good academic this one, as well as in sports side also they are not getting any benefit. At the most, if you get a gold medal in national, the government, Kerala government is giving at the most a constable job in police. That's all. Earlier it was not like that. Many of the departments used to give job. Who would see, without the returns, who is involved in sports activities? Parents will think twice. The youngest generation will think not twice, many times. So that is another thing, So these are when they get injury and all, even in the sports hostel students also, other college students, if they want to take the correct treatment, they are allowed to go to the private sector, for which it is very costly. Now, considering this point and all, what I thought is we should have decentralized facilities, especially as I am a jumping coach. I am preparing, I am interested to talk about a high performance academy for horizontal jumpers. It's not, see, now what is happening in Kerala is, see, one coach is sent to a sports hostel where if ladies hostel is there, means, there are more than 15 events that one coach has to look after all the 15 events. It is impossible, it is unscientific, that should be stopped. See, that is the reason why I am focusing on only horizontal jumps. See, even a coach who is involved in a triple jump, is not that he cannot do 100% justice to long jump, Triple jump and long jump, there is difference, but comparatively somewhat okay. But then asking a coach, you have to go do all jumping events. I was told like that. High jump, long jump, triple jump, pole vault. Once somebody is involved in pole vault, means he cannot do any other things. അതിലേ പറഞ്ഞു, ഞാൻ നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ, എനിക്ക് 1 മണിക്കൂർ വേണമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ, അതാ തുടക്കത്തിൽ പറയുന്നത്. ഇതെല്ലാം ഒന്നും പറഞ്ഞില്ല. ലോട്ട് ഓഫ് തിങ്സ് ആർ ടു ബി ടോൾഡ്. ഇതാണ് പറഞ്ഞത്. See, then another thing that you can read. Now it is given there, Now there is no, time is limited. I was told to stop it, and as such I'm going. I see, lot of things are there, See how to make a academy for horizontal jumpers. Now my proposal for horizontal jumping, you can go through the slide, and I will finish up. I got a lot of matters to be told, but time is limited. Sorry. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. It was a very enlightening session, and with such a vast experience. Sorry, sir, I forgot to mention about your decorations. Is Dronacharya and GV Raja Awardee, one of the senior most coaches in the country. And he was very critically analyzed the sporting arena of the state and the country with valuable suggestions.
And in fact, it was a very scientific analysis which Mr. T.P. Ausef has done, which is putting to the entire gamut of sports under SWOT analysis, which is one of the best analysis in the management sector: strength, weakness, opportunities, and threat. And also he has touched upon key areas like drug menace, about the requirement of budget, about self-sustainability, about the requirement of political will, and he has come into the way out where we can have decentralized sports academies with low capital budget and focusing on specific event, and he touched upon events like horizontal jumps in athletics where there is enough scope of getting. And he has mentioned at the very outset that his passion, his dream is an athletic gold medal in Olympics from India. And I am sure that this site of session, what we are having, this type of summits will definitely pave the way for having his dream cherished and realized to have the Olympic gold medal from Kerala coming up very soon. Thank you very much, Ausef sir. Thank you. And now it is, we have finished this session. We had the eminent experts chaired by Honorable Minister for Education, Sri V. Shivanguti, and we had the expert, Sri Vikram Pal, who touched down the infrastructure side, Sri Nishat Kumar and Sri T.P. Ausef, who touched down about coaching aspects and its assignment, and Sri Naveen Vaishneya, and also Sri Alberto Lensed on the various academies. Naveen was not there. Sri Alberto touched about Milan, and his contribution is doing about in Kerala with over 600 budding sports stars being selected, and they're participating in youth league and so on. So consolidating all these areas, what I would see that we need to have high performance centers and academies in the state, and we should have it in consolidation with the latest concept is that an academy should it should have only coaches and athletes. We need various other managers. We need high performance managers. We need high performance director. We need coaches, both senior coaches and assistant coaches. We need nutritionists. We need assistant nutritionists. We need catering managers. We need chef. We need sports scientists. We need physiotherapists. We need sports psychologists. We need strength and conditioning experts. We need video analysts, performance analysts, and medical officers. So a good sports academy should have all these provisions, not merely confining to training or coaching, but we need to have the provision for all these. And I am sure that the way in which we have started will definitely have all these equipped with the academies, and ideal functioning of an academy or high performance academy should be that we should start with the induction and selection process. We should have definite performance metrics and tests to rate their performance at various levels. We have fixed targets to be fixed at the admission and at each stages. We need to register them on some software where their periodical assessment are being done. The training should have quarterly assessment, and the assessment should be put on to discussion with HPMs, HPDs, high performance, and the training should go on with performance analysis, and which should be feedback should be given to the athletes, and it should be progress to see that their targets are achieved, and the targets not achieved should have remedial measures to be taken. So this, if we go on this type of focused measures as suggested by the panelists, I am sure that the high performance academies will start contributing, and we will have many elite athletes and cherishing the dream, fulfilling the dreams of everyone, every sport loving, that we will have Olympic medals and podium finishes at the international level. And it was a wonderful session. Thank you very much all panelists for your valuable insight, your thoughts and your perspectives, which will be will be helpful for taking the Kerala sports and Indian sports to higher heights. Thank you very much. I'll request Mr. Dr. P.T. Joseph to consolidate.
Thanks to all the dignitaries and delegates. So definitely there will be questions from the delegates side. Before that, our Dronacharya Sri T.P. Ausef was saying that his dream is to get Olympic medals with the effort of Government of Kerala. I think in fact the Government of Kerala is moving in that direction. This particular summit was conducted as a beginning to search the ways and means to broaden the sports base and to excel in the sports performance in international arena. Under the leadership of Honorable Minister for Sports, Sri V. Abdul Rahman, the sports activities in the state is going on very well. And after this seminar, after organizing this seminar, definitely there will be a shot in the arm to improve the sports performance of our state. So we have very happy news in this 75th Republic Day from the Minister. The Honorable Minister has entrusted me to make some declarations, some announcement. So the sporting fraternity of Kerala is very happy that the Government of Kerala is going to have a high performance circuit in Thiruvananthapuram, and Trivandrum will become one of the sporting capital of the country. It will be a unique one. We already have a few center of excellences in Trivandrum. Menangulam will be converted into a center of excellence in 5 different sports. Besides the shooting center at Vattiurkav and the swimming complex at Pirappankot and the tennis complex at Kumarapuram. Besides that, there will be center of excellence for 5 sports disciplines in that Menangulam center, and the government is planning to have center of excellences for all the Olympic sports events in various centers, and this Greenfield sports hub is also will be converted into a center of excellence in different games based on the facilities available. So already we have a high performance center at Munnar that also will be revived and converted into a high performance center. So ultimately there will be a Kaiga Bhavan is coming up. The sporting fraternity knows that. So the sport administration of Kerala will come under one umbrella in the Kaiga Bhavan. That will be a drastic step taken by the Honorable Minister and the Government of Kerala. We sporting fraternity is very happy as a outcome of this seminar, summit, and this particular session. As you all know, the importance of academics and high performance centers to achieve high performance in the international arena. So all this, when these facilities and high performance centers is materialized, then definitely there will be improvement in our sport base as well as the high performance arena. So thanks to the Honorable Minister as well as the Government of Kerala. So there are a few questions from the delegate side. We have only 5 more minutes, we constraints of time, and Sri Yosef and all could not express his experience. It requires a lot of time because he is having almost 50 years experience in the field of coaching. So due to time constraints, we have to wind up this. So we may have few questions from the delegates.
Thank you. My questions to Dr. Nisha. So when we go through the performance of the students in the school level championship or the national level championship in the junior level, the performance is excellent. But when then grow up to the senior level, we can see that's performance to maintain. So maybe the stagnation is happening or the performance is decreasing. Why it is happening, or early burnout is happening. So any strategy to overcome these situations? So at the early age, their performance is high. But at the later stage, we can see the school level championship, they are running 10.5 seconds and they are jumping 7.50 meters. But later stage, it is decreasing or the stagnation is happening. So any solutions you have, the training system is failure or the training system has to be changed? That is my question.
Thank you, Doctor, thank you for the question. Yeah, it's a question to be addressed, no doubt about that. But this is not happening in this country alone, it happens everywhere in the world. And it has been found and studied that a very low percentage of people who excel in the junior level has come to the senior level. This is nothing new in this country alone. We should not feel bad about our country and say that your country doesn't have. No, our country is wonderful. Our country is smart. No doubt about that. But then coming to your point. Now, there's a saying like, when the cow doesn't get pregnant, നമ്മൾ പറയും തൊഴുത്ത് മാറ്റിക്കെട്ടാൻ. Sometimes it happens like that. One form of training which goes on, there are possibilities of getting stagnancy. It is not the fault of anybody. What we call the neuroplasticity, like we talk about the neuroplasticity where what is neuroplasticity, where you try to make more and more movements so that nothing is, in place. You jump from one area to another so that you try to occur more and more in you so that, your excellence, when you are approaching for the excellence, that all this will help you. Now, the point, the question which he asked and the answer from my side is, there is a monotony of training which is going on. This, like the same pattern of training is going on, which has to be looked in. It is not only by the concerned coach, as I told you, the coach, no doubt he is there, but then he needs so many people's effort, especially the biomechanical part of it, the postural part of a child. You see, I don't want to I'd say my age, because I feel shy to say my age, I am so much. So I want to be very young. I was having an hunchback. I always walked like this. Now I walk like that. I cannot walk like this. It has happened because physiotherapist has corrected my posture. No, because of that correction, I become tall. My center of gravity has gone up there. Now my movement become better. So, you cannot point out and pinpoint and say that one cause for this one. You have to look into the various aspects of it and then you conclude. Maybe it is a psychological impact on the child. It may be something to do with his home. It may be some economical problem. There are umpteen problems to look in, and we cannot say that the coach who has done that one is going, and then we say that he is getting stagnant. He gets stagnant because it is getting monotonous. There is no variability in the training. That can also lead to. This is only one cause I'm talking. There are umpteen causes for that one. So I hope that I answered your question, or still there is something. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Sir, this is to Alberto.
I think, please sit down, please sit down. We'll, one after another, we'll come. Dr. Sakir's question has been answered by Mr. Nishad. I think I'll just add one thing to it. The main cause you have answered is why the athletes who are performing well at the lower level, school level, is not coming up later.
The main reason to this is because of the premature burnout. The one which the peaking should come at the time when it is progressively done around 24, 25 and so on. So mostly it happens if it is burned out for immediate gains, short gains. He gets prematurely burned out and many of the cases, after that the promotions is not able to sustain. That should be the reason. You had a question here.
Okay. This is to Alberto, AC Milan. You revealed a secret that you came to Kerala because of the fact that there is no thrill in challenging one's brother, one's sibling. In Italy, there is no challenge in it, as you revealed it. You came to Kerala because of the fact that you have you want more challenges. Like the local football talent abundant in Kerala. You showed a clip, a video clip. So there is lot of local culture specific activities, sporting talents. As you said, there are various socio-political situations. How you see Kerala as a socio-political football niche from the Italian point of view or AC Milan point of view?
How I see Kerala in the... Sorry, I didn't get the full question. Okay. Let's say that football, if you talk about football, definitely you can say it's part of the Italian culture, no, in this case. So, for example, okay, we didn't attend the last 2 World Cups for other problems, but when we talk about football, I mean, we won 4 World Cups and we are European champion. We have an history, okay. I believe that in Kerala there is the same passion. We can say also there is the football culture here, but sometimes I think that by day is going to be waste. Also the talent that is here, okay, because sometimes we are too much focused in other things that it's not needed, useful for that age, for the development. Let's be clear, until we'll be here for under 8, under 10, under 12, prize money for small tournament, nothing will grow. This is the problem, because we will be focused in the short term. I need to win the tournament, take the money, go home, that's all. No, I need to be focused in the future. In 10, 12, 15 years. That's the target. That's the difference.
Okay, sir.
കേരളത്തിൽ ഒരു കോച്ചസ് എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ സെൻറ്റർ എന്തുകൊണ്ട് നമുക്ക് തുടങ്ങിക്കൂടാ എന്നുള്ളതാണ് എൻ്റെ ഒരു അഭിപ്രായം. ഒരു പെർമനൻറ്റ് കോച്ചസ് സെൻറ്റർ, കോച്ചസ് എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ കൂടുതലായിട്ട് വരുമ്പോഴല്ലേ അതിന് പ്രയോജനം ഉണ്ടാവുള്ളൂ. രണ്ടാമത്തെ കാര്യം, ഗവൺമെൻറ് ഒരുപാട് ആളുകൾക്ക് ജോലി നൽകുന്നുണ്ട്. പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട മിനിസ്റ്ററുടെ ശ്രദ്ധയിലേക്കാണ്. ഒരുപാട് ആളുകൾക്ക് വർഷം ജോലി നൽകുന്ന സ്പോർട്സ് പേഴ്സൺസിന് ആദ്യം കോച്ചസ് എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ കൊടുത്തിട്ട് അവരെ ട്രെയിനിങ് രംഗത്തേക്ക് കൊണ്ടുവന്നൂടെ? ചൈനയിൽ അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെയാണ്. ആർക്കും ഗവൺമെൻറ് ജോബൊന്നും നേരിട്ട് കിട്ടൂല. അവരൊക്കെ കുട്ടികളെ ട്രെയിൻ ചെയ്തിട്ട് മാത്രമേ ജോലിക്ക് പ്രവേശിക്കാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ എല്ലാ അന്താരാഷ്ട്ര കളിക്കാരെയും നാഷണൽ പ്ലേയേഴ്സിനും ആദ്യം കോച്ചസ് എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ നൽകിയിട്ട് ജോലിയിലേക്ക് കൊണ്ടുവരുന്നത് ഹൈ പെർഫോമൻസ് സെൻറ്റേഴ്സിനും അക്കാദമികൾക്കും ഉപകാരപ്രദമാവും എന്നാണ് എനിക്ക് സജസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാനുള്ളത് അഭിപ്രായം.
Thank you, Dr. Muhammad Ali. So now it is time to wind up the session. Now we'll have the presentation of memento as a token of our appreciation to all the dignitaries, delegates here. I request our session leader, Sri X. Ernest, President District Sports Council, Kollam, to present the memento. First I invite Sri Alberto Lecandele, Technical Director, AC Milan, to receive the memento.
ഒരു ക്വസ്റ്റ്യനും കൂടെ. Shall I ask you one question? Dr. Joseph?
Sir, sorry, so you can personally definitely you can personally meet them because we are running out of time already.
Even after you can ask personal questions, no problem.
Okay, first, definitely we'll give chance to ask question. Before that, I have a very important announcement in connection with the question asked by Dr. Muhammad Ali regarding the training the trainers. So, the government of Kerala is going to start an institute at University of Calicut, training institute. A special purpose of the institute is to train the trainers and to get experts in all the field of sports, and it will be, as far as my knowledge, it will be a research center also. Thank you very much, sir. Now please, your question. Sorry.
Dr. Joseph, sir, one more minute.
Here.
Dr.
Yes.
Shall I ask you one question?
Yes, sir.
1 minute. Only 1 minute. See, I talked to something about the delivered by bit of delivered from the Mr. Nishad Kumar. He disclosed that coaches are working under contract basis and with a salary of 25,000 rupees. I request the Minister of Sports, sir, this is a shame for state, and such a coach like Nishad Kumar and Ausef and other eminent coaches produced numberless athletes in international level from Kerala state. The same state government paying rupees 25,000 on contract base. It is very, very lower than a carpenter and a plumber. The coaches are learning after sports psychology, biomechanism, kinsology, many other sports science after the participation of many national level and graduation. Such a people, government of Kerala is now trying less than carpenter salary.
Please, the questions, it should be only related to this and to the point. So I think it is something, policy matters will be taken up separately. Only related to the subject we can.
Enhancing the pay of coaches.
The Honorable Minister has already announced that this is going to be hiked. So that is taken care of. I think the session has, we had fruitful discussions and meaningful lot of interactions. Thank you very much for the active participation and deliberation by all the panelists and also the co-panelists and the experts from everyone. Thank you very much.
Okay. Now I call upon Sri Dronacharya T.P. Ausef to receive the memento, and I request Sri Ernest to give away the memento. Next, I invite Dr. Tyagarajan. Sri Vikram Bal. And now I invite Sri Nishad Kumar. Now I invite the moderator of the session, Dr. G. Kishore, Region Director of SAI and Principal LNCPA, to receive the memento. Thank you, one and all.
Okay, thank you so much everyone for that amazing session. ആദ്യം തന്നെ വേദിയിലിരിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാ വിശിഷ്ടാതിഥികൾക്കും അക്കാഡമിക്സ് ആൻഡ് ഹൈ പെർഫോമൻസ് സെന്റർ എന്ന സെഷനിൽ ഉള്ള നിങ്ങളുടെ വ്യൂസ് ആൻഡ് പെർസ്പെക്റ്റീവ്സിന് ഒരുപാട് നന്ദി രേഖപ്പെടുത്തുന്നു. ആൻഡ് ഓൾസോ അതോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ ഇന്നത്തെ സെഷനിൽ നിങ്ങൾ ഏവരും പങ്കെടുത്തതിനും നിങ്ങളുടെ സജീവ പങ്കാളിത്തത്തിനും ഒരുപാട് നന്ദി രേഖപ്പെടുത്തിക്കൊണ്ട് തന്നെ അക്കാഡമിക്സ് ആൻഡ് ഹൈ പെർഫോമൻസ് സെന്റേഴ്സ് എന്ന സെഷൻ നമ്മൾ വൈൻഡപ്പ് ചെയ്യാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുകയാണ്. മറ്റേതൊരു സെഷൻ പോലെ തന്നെയും ഒരുപാട് ഡിസ്കഷൻസ്, ഒരുപാട് ചോദ്യങ്ങൾ, ഒരുപാട് ഉത്തരങ്ങൾ, ഒരുപാട് കോൺവെർസേഷൻസ് എല്ലാം ഉയർന്ന വളരെ സജീവമായിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു സെഷൻ തന്നെയായിരുന്നു അക്കാഡമിക്സ് ആൻഡ് ഹൈ പെർഫോമൻസ് സെന്റേഴ്സ്. തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും ഒരുപാട് കാര്യങ്ങൾ നമുക്ക് ഈ ഒരു സെഷൻ കൊണ്ട് മനസ്സിലാക്കാൻ സാധിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നു. തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് നോട്ട് ഓൺലി emphasizing the physical training but also the mental resilience, and also it is elevating the athletes to the highest standards in their respective sports also. So ഒന്നും കൂടെ എല്ലാവർക്കും നിങ്ങളുടെ സജീവ പങ്കാളിത്തത്തിന് ഒരുപാട് നന്ദി രേഖപ്പെടുത്തിക്കൊണ്ട് തന്നെ ഈ ഒരു സെഷൻ വൈൻഡപ്പ് ചെയ്യാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുകയാണ്. അതോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ ലഞ്ച് ബ്രേക്ക് കഴിഞ്ഞതിന് ശേഷം കൃത്യം 2 മണിക്ക് തന്നെ നമ്മൾ അടുത്ത സെഷൻ ആരംഭിക്കാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുകയാണ്. സോ വൺസ് അഗൈൻ താങ്ക് യു എവ്രിവൺ ഫോർ യുവർ